Oh, I have mine here.
He has his right there. Yeah.
Do you know how to?
Got the same one.
The same one.
I
Yeah.
got the exact same one as you.
This is one of the best ones there is. You can read the reviews.
Do you keep this on or you take this one off?
No, I take that on.
And leave it like that.
Just
go like this. Look.
Don't touch that.
That's cool.
Yeah. Boom.
That is sweet. What's the brand on that? Ooh, Wee
Me.
But is it loud?
Nah, it's quiet.
You don't even hear it, huh? I mean, but the
No. Well, actually, I don't know. It's a good question.
But does it work in the sun?
Yes. Mine's been up there.
How long's the battery work for?
Not long. That's the only downside.
For like what, an hour?
Unless you charge it.
Unless you charge it, or you could do it directly. Take this off.
Yeah.
And then you can just.
You can't clip it though when you do it.
I know you can't clip it. Maybe you can take this off, and then charge it like that. See?
Yeah.
But kind of.
Yeah, they should make it so you can have it plugged in while it's on. That seems like.
That's seems like a good deal.
Pool maintenance is a lot of money, but it's also convenient too.
Do you have one of those indoor kind of pools where, because I know in Florida they got where you got the dome over it. I see a lot of. Is that almost like you have to have that in Florida, or is it?
I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, all this pollen and
That's why I'm buffering.
Yeah.
stuff. Are you buffering?
Yeah, because it's the Starlink. It got moved.
Probably why too.
No, I think I moved it.
Oh, yeah, we're good. We're waiting on this case, folks.
It was me, being that I had to go out and come back in. I don't know why I had to do that, but I did. Looks like I'm good now, so welcome back and enjoy the show. Where is Nancy Guthrie? My good people of the internet, we're still looking for Miss Nancy.
Here, Brian Enton did a short. We'll play Brian Enton. I think this is his last day here. So, Brian Enton.
So it's day 41 in the search for Nancy Guthrie. I'm actually in Nancy's neighborhood right now. I'm just cooling down in the car. It's really hot here today in Tucson. But some new information. This is according to ABC News. They say that they have a source that reveals that the FBI has recovered additional images from cameras at Nancy Guthrie's home. Remember, we knew that they were able to get the images and video from the front camera, but apparently they are now also gathering images from other cameras at home, according to ABC. These images were recovered in recent weeks from motion-activated cameras on the swimming pool, backyard, and side yard. They were unable to recover video footage, but they found reduced-size small thumbnail images that were captured when the cameras were triggered by motion, but that the cameras recorded nothing suspicious, according to the sources for that ABC News has. So it's interesting. A lot of people were wondering, would Google be able to go back and get the images from the other cameras? And apparently not the full video, but they were able to find the thumbnails. Right now they're saying nothing suspicious, but you never know. Something in the video may help. So I got a couple things I'm working on today here near Nancy's house. I'll keep you guys posted. Guys, so it's day 41.
Really? Let me see what's up.
But he's still live right now. If you want to message him.
All right.
But he's very knowledgeable in areas to look to.
"41 days and still no Miss Nancy. Where is Nancy Guthrie? Let's keep Miss Nancy in our prayers, my good people."
Oh, you do?
Yeah. If you want his number, I can.
Yeah. Oh, he's at a lake.
Yeah.
Someone say drone?
Somebody say drone.
He's been watching all the streams, so he probably knows you already.
That's the next lake.
I know I keep saying Guthrie, and it's really
Yeah, there's a
Guthrie,
couple little
but that's just the way I say it.
bigger than.
Sorry. My apologies.
Very well. People see everything that goes on there. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
So it doesn't seem like.
Doesn't seem like a spot where someone would drop something off. Yeah, he's talking about the drone right now.
I put your number in my other phone. Put your number on this one.
We're out here, folks.
Actually,
Approaching the 1 o'clock hour. All right, we got a person named Jamie who says they've been reaching me and want to share some information. All right, well, we'll see. Jamie, I'll give you a call. Jamie?
But here's the deal is that.
.202 number.
Telephone number 628.
4-hour difference over there. And the pool guy is leaving.
There's the
4 hours difference.
how big it is and everything.
We're going on a 4 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
He said it's about to be 1 o'clock over there. Difference over there.
Yeah, I think so. From here, probably like 30, 25, 30, wherever you're at here. 40 minutes.
Security, top of the hill. People around there, security. All right, pool guy's out. It takes them about 15 minutes to do the job. So,
Oh, this one's coming right over.
oh, incoming. Right above house. So you got plenty of food, Fritos, waters, chocolates, Einstein bagels, big table here. A lot of different food. Somebody said all junk food. All junk food. I don't eat chocolate. I eat a bagel though. I don't really eat bagels either. But But Einstein looked pretty good. They looked fresh. Fresh bagels. All right, my phone is blowing up. I don't know whose number this is.
Nanos. Bananas.
Hey, Sheriff, Nanos, where is Nancy Guthrie? Where is she at? Somebody told me you had her in your basement somewheres. Let Miss Nancy
All right,
go.
somebody just said El Charo is in downtown. The new place on Oro is just called Charo.
Oh.
And it's only been open for 6 months. And I believe it's owned by the same people. Oh, oh, oh. Nope, I thought they were turning in.
Damn, they look like they're about to turn.
If it was a Maybach, it would have.
That Maybach, man.
Oh, Charo.
There it is.
What's up with your knee?
Fucked up.
You gotta get surgery or something to fix it, or is it?
I don't know. I haven't checked it out.
Because you've been here?
Because I've been here.
You heard it while you were here?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was ducking when the FBI came.
Go get a massage.
Where at?
Oh, there's places. You can
Yeah.
get a massage for like $100. Go get a massage.
Sounds good.
I was about to get an IV infusion the other day.
Yeah.
Backed out of it. Go get a nice massage.
Sure.
I think that's on their end.
All right, calling Jamie back.
Hello?
Hi, Jamie.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for reaching out. What's on your mind?
So, I did my own, investigation, and not many people know about it. but Nancy Guthrie was a social worker for CPS for 22 years.
She was.
Yeah.
Interesting. Up to when, do you know?
I can find out. I can look into it more. But my theory, she separated child from a family member, or family member from a child, and they're getting back at her as their motive, you know, for taking her.
Whoa. Well, I mean, that's a good theory. I mean, think about that. That's new that I didn't even know that she was CPS, and some people in the chat are saying, yep, she was a. Now
Yeah.
that's interesting. That is very this, folks. CPS workers, you know, CPS. I support what CPS does. I think when they do, you know, take children out of horrible homes and everything like that, the process is a little controversial. You know, some people support it and some people don't, right? But there is people that have their children taken away and speak very bad about the CPS people or DCF or whatever you want to hear, you know, and you know, talk crap at them, saying they kidnapped my children. These people are terrorists and whatnot. So yeah, maybe
she is. I haven't heard this.
maybe somebody that got their kids taken away over the years or something, you know, and retaliating.
Yeah, that's what I was probably thinking. It could have been that kid, or maybe it could have been a family member from them, just because they felt some sort of way towards her, you know.
Interesting. No, you know, we really never even talked about that type of theory and angle. It had to be somebody. If it's targeted, we have to figure out who targeted Nancy Guthrie. Who targeted her? You know,
And I think it has nothing to do with Savannah. It just has to do with her past as a worker, maybe, you know, that's you know.
Interesting.
That's just my theory.
Hey, I appreciate you reaching out. You want to add anything else?
Nope, thank you.
Thank you. You have a good day. Be safe.
Goodbye.
What do you think? No? Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to confirm that.
People are saying the CPS is true. Because
Didn't she work for the news?
I heard she was a news editor,
Yeah.
and she had a degree in theology for, you know, religion.
in public committee. Oh, see, people are saying her resume. She worked in. Nancy worked from U of A from August 1990 until 2007. First as spokesperson for the University Medical Center, later as an associate to the vice president of university advancement. So, no protective services? None? Yes? Let me know what you think. Maybe there's more to it. Appreciate that. Not same Nancy, other Nancy Guthrie. How many Nancy Guthries are in the state?
Ooh, he just whipped us off as he drove
Are you
by.
serious?
He did?
Rise of making ribbons?
Yep.
What a jerk.
Yep, he went like this as he went by.
What was his business?
Let's go look at that truck.
He had a, oh, that was not nice.
Wrong Nancy Guthrie.
Jeez, man.
The new Tundra truck.
Oh, you know what? Is he the one up here?
I don't know.
But
He came
speaking
down
of
to the
career,
That one?
you know, people are sharing, you know, Nancy's credentials. Somebody from a prior, from you know, previously dealings with her career. Somebody she interacted when she was a worker years ago.
Well,
Anything like that. I mean,
if they're targeting directly Nancy, yeah, but there's also the parameter that her mother or her daughter is the most famous. So, and I'm not bringing up politics, but they were very political people, from what I've understood. Nancy was very political,
mm-hmm.
right? And I'm not trying to bring politics into it, but they both were leaders in their party. Let's just put it that way. Hey, how you doing? Damien, what's your name?
In California?
Isaiah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, another one that stopped by earlier. Hello.
How's it going?
It's going. How are you?
Hey, what's up?
Meet you.
Mark.
Hi.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Isaiah. Nice
Isaiah.
to meet you. Yeah,
How are you,
yeah,
Isaiah?
Good.
If Pippa Pearson is still in here, 3092. I appreciate the comment earlier. I overlooked that. So if Pippa Pearson,
Pretty much.
if you're here, JLR, don't get discouraged. You are the lifeline to keeping Nancy Guthrie case alive to many around the world. We all love your fortitude and love for Nancy. I appreciate that, Pippa Pearson.
Yeah, he's a drone. You got a drone? Hey, Mark,
Yeah,
he's a droner.
nice.
He brought his drone. What kind is it?
It's a Air 3S. It's a DJI.
DJI Mavic?
The Air 3S.
Air 3S?
Yeah, Air 3, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean they were flying them for literally I think 3 weeks straight. There wasn't a drone in the sky.
Yeah, I was over there, and the guy told me, he's like, I hate you guys, the drone guys. I was like, I'll move, man. He's
I
like,
don't blame them. I mean,
I'm like, I'll move, man.
they had 100,000 people watching their night vision
Yeah.
drones.
The night vision. Those are some nice ones, man. Those ones too, but they can afford it. But yeah, man, right now it's a good time.
Good time right now.
Yeah, no drones up right now.
How long have you guys been out here?
40 days essentially.
Oh, close
40 days.
Central California.
Oh, nice.
Central, yeah, down here, Fresno.
What brought you to Tucson?
Family.
Oh, nice.
Out in Phoenix.
Oh,
This is-
nice.
Oh no, I thought this
No,
guy.
it's not that far drive, you know. So.
No, I used to live up there.
What's your guys' social media? You guys
He's JLR at Investigates
JLR.
on YouTube,
Oh, okay.
and then he's Mark the Shark.
You guys have Instagram, or you guys are just on YouTube?
I mean, everybody. Do you have Instagram? No, he's only on YouTube.
You said JLR.
Yes, yes, sir. It's hot out here. How do you deal with it out here? Shade,
Shade.
Yeah.
air conditioning.
Somebody was saying we need to get cooling towers, but if we're not hitting 100, I mean, we're still in the 89 degrees, 80, 90 right now. Tomorrow it goes up a little more, and then Sunday it hits the 100. It's going to supposedly break records for this time of year.
Who's down over there on that side?
Nobody anymore. That was News Nation.
Oh. They just leave up their little spots, huh?
Yeah, they'll be back. They were here earlier.
There's a Tundra.
No, that's a different thing.
Oh.
That guy had kind of a newer one.
Oh, look, who's that guy?
Gardner.
Dude, a dude just walked out of her driveway with a bucket. Yeah, but what is he? Who is he? The gardener?
That's the pest guy.
Oh, that's
The pest guy.
Why is he parked
What
there?
happens is there's these pack rats, and if you don't get these pack rat nests out,
Dude, he walked out of her driveway.
yeah.
Is he doing work for her?
No, he's doing for
the neighbor, no? There's a pathway up there too, from the neighbor's
He
house.
just walked out of her driveway.
Well, there's a path right there from the neighbors to there.
Yeah.
Where'd you park?
They actually, they're really unfortunate.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're good. There you go. There's neighbors driving by.
He's going. Who's this guy? Dude, he's doing dirt work in her yard. He's not doing stuff in the neighbor's yard. He's doing stuff in their yard. He's on their property. On her property. It appears. He's on her property, man. I think he
did walk out, but I think the line goes like right here. Nancy's property probably goes right here.
he's on the left side of the no trespassing sign that's back there.
Huh.
But it's hard to tell. Hey, Mark.
What's up?
You should put your drone up.
Yeah, I was about to do that just now.
Just see what's going on here.
I was just about to do that. Well, let me put this in first. Where's my mic?
It's right on the other side of this bush here. It's hard. I'm trying to get the angle. I see him. There he is. He's walking back down. Look. He's coming. He's literally walking down her driveway. Look. Here he comes. How's it going? Are you doing it work here or there?
I work over here.
Okay.
I knew Miss Guthrie. I always used to say hi to her.
Really? You knew her?
Yeah, I used to always say hi to her. I've been servicing McGaw for probably like 3 years now.
What do you remember from Miss Guthrie?
She's a very nice lady. Very sweet. She was excellent. Always said hi, and she always used to tell me, I hope you're getting all the pack rats over here so that way they ain't crossing into my house. But yeah, very unfortunate what happened to her, my man. That's my heart and condolences or anything goes out to Savannah, and pretty much, I mean, she's gonna be missed, most dearly gonna be missed. And
So you've worked for her for a while?
well, I worked for Miss McGaw, but I always
Yeah,
I'm
we
always
saw you
gaining
coming down here, so I'm
background
like,
as
what's
well,
going on? Like, did
and
they hire
and
more service?
I always used to come through her driveway right here. She has a lot of load, and it's hard getting through all this brush right here, right
Are
through.
you going through this area right here?
Yeah,
or
I
the back?
just crossed out right here, my man. Right down the
Yeah,
driveway,
yeah.
right here in the
Oh,
back.
right there.
So,
So it's
yeah,
easier.
'cause
But we were wondering if he was doing. We were wondering if you were doing work there.
Yeah, no.
Don't worry, you're not getting interrogated or
no,
anything.
no worries.
No
I mean,
pressure.
no,
You have the
like
right
I
to
said,
remain silent.
I knew Miss Guthrie personally,
You
and
did?
I used to talk to her
Did you?
every time I would come
Come through?
service Miss McGaw. She would be out here once in a while, and
Could you see her walk? like,
Uh,
Did you see her walk?
yeah.
Can she walk normal?
Yeah, she was normal, as normal as can be from the last time. Excuse me, fellas, it's quite a heavy
Yeah.
load.
No
Yeah.
cane.
She
No cane.
yeah, she's came up to me with no cane, maybe like once or twice. Really, I can't recall. I probably only met her maybe like 3 or 4 times in the whole 3 years that I've been here. Like a couple times here and there. She had
The
been.
company you work for, do other workers also use?
No, because I'm the only one that
You're the
comes.
only one.
Yeah, I'm the only one that comes. I'm not sure if Miss McGaw, to be honest. I'm not sure what her contract says and if other techs come and spray her house or anything, but
No, but
she has a big pack rat problem, so
she does.
yeah.
I saw the road there.
yeah, so we caught 13 today. 13 out of
13?
14 traps.
You're
Yeah,
right,
so
some of those signs. Do you did law enforcement talk to you?
no, I haven't spoken with no one.
haven't contacted you?
No, in a matter of fact,
Surprising.
this is my first time back over here in probably, a couple months, because she's on a bi-monthly, so we take care of our customers like on a bi-monthly basis.
But the last time you were here,
The last
didn't.
it's
been a while.
it's probably been about a year almost, a little, maybe 8 months
Yeah.
since the last time I ever saw Miss Gunn. It was early in the morning.
Huh.
Came to set traps for Miss McGaw.
yeah.
Hi Miss Guthrie, how are you?
Did you ever see anyone here with her?
I never did.
Just
My
her?
man,
How did
yeah,
you
she
know it was
a-
her though? How did you know it was Miss
I'm
Guthrie?
I be specific, but I mean she was coming out this property.
I mean, but how did you know it was Miss Guthrie?
That's what I'm saying.
He's
I
assuming it was
assumed kind
Oh,
of.
now
you
you're
know,
putting it
yeah,
together.
And then I'm putting it together.
So you didn't know it
Obvious-
was Savannah's
Yeah,
mom?
exactly.
Oh,
I didn't know
she
the
was
full
just
details.
another lady.
Yeah, at the time,
Or
just
it was another lady. It was a woman from this home.
basically. Yeah,
Okay.
you know
But
what
you,
I mean.
but she
So-
could walk. Like,
Yeah, she could walk. Yeah, she could walk and.
because
Yeah, very
And also,
friendly.
like, no problem using the driveway.
No, not at all. She would tell me, hey, if you got a pass, go right on ahead. So I just told her, I was like, there's a few nests that always, they reaccumulate after a month or two. You know, these
Do
guys
they?
start.
You
bringing
need help?
more Troy. Nah.
You
I
good?
got
I'll
it.
help
Yeah,
you.
I
If you
got
need
everything,
help,
boss. Yeah.
you got.
I'm good,
I'll help
know.
you. I'll grab another side and help
no,
you.
No worries at all. Yeah.
What's your name?
It's my little
J-
workout, Jake.
JLR.
Nice to meet you. Yes, sir.
Nice.
Right here. So
Thank you.
nice to meet
Thank
all
you
you
for the
gentlemen.
insight,
Yes,
Jake.
sir. I'm glad you guys are.
I'm not gonna.
Tucson.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Right
Wanna
on.
join
I'm
the
not gonna
channel, right?
focus on you. You know what I mean?
No,
Go and
that's
do your thing,
perfectly
man. And we just
fine.
was like,
You
what
know,
in the heck's going on
yeah,
here? Because we saw somebody coming down the driveway.
I definitely, that's why I wanted to say hi to you guys. And like I
Yeah.
said, assuming, from the
What do
time.
you
that-
think happened? What do you think happened?
I don't know. It's hard to say. You know what I mean? You guys probably know more than I do, to be
Yeah.
honest. I don't know who would do some crew like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sweet little old lady, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, it's not like she lives like in a billionaire home to where, I could see someone breaking in and taking a bunch of valuables or anything, but it's just unfortunate situation, my man.
You know what else, Jake?
Thank you, Jake.
Yeah, no worries,
Thank-
boss. You guys take care.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Thanks for the
Absolutely.
insight. He was nice.
Oh, that was awesome.
We confirmed he wasn't working there, so you were right. He's working next door, just use the driveway.
Well, and it's funny because we're not funny, but he didn't actually know. That
He
it
just
was
puts
Nancy.
he just
It was
puts
just
down
like-
his load and starts talking.
Yeah.
Drops his load and talks, right? He's not the perp, folks. Do you think he's the perp? I don't think so.
No, I don't.
He's like, oh my god, I got all these cameras on me. But he's like, some people like to talk. I didn't want to make it feel like it's some interrogation with 4 cameras up in his
No, but
face.
everybody's thinking
Everybody had cameras up in his face. Like he said there were like 4 cameras and everyone's like cameras up in his face.
This is John's golden moment right
Yeah,
now.
Don just keeps going. John just goes. John won't stop, right?
No,
John's
this
just gonna
is
keep asking
this
everything.
Is a successful reel for him.
So,
Where's that fan?
he's nice. Which one? Oh man, I had mine in my car. But there was one around here. I left 2 of them around here. Though with the sprays, bottles are somewhere. Where I could put them in the car. It might be in the bin there. Maybe. Oh, you got the drone going up too. Isaiah, right?
You said there's a blue car right there, right? The Ford Ranger and the blue car?
Where?
Up on top, or this next road right here where I can park at?
Oh, John still has him in a headlock.
So what's the objective here, Isaiah? Just seeing what's going on?
Just gonna see what's going on, take some video.
Gotcha. Drone up.
Is there any frozen lemonade left?
John, that was an extensive interrogation.
I'm not interrogating.
No, I'm just,
Do I get accused of that?
no.
Is this lemonade?
Yeah,
I think it is.
yes.
It's got some lemon.
Shanna Lee, Pacific Northwest. It's coming from one of my subs.
It might be.
Now, that guy seems very suspicious.
He's coming back
No,
over.
I'm only kidding.
It might be tea. Is that tea?
Oh, yeah. We got Gatorade. You want some Gatorade or anything?
There's no
I'll
more,
just take a water box.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll.
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
Give him a water, please.
Yeah.
You got a water?
Appreciate you guys, my man.
Thank you, Jake.
You guys have a good one.
God bless you. Be safe.
Hey, Jake.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you got a
I
water.
already got one. Thank you, boss. Yes, sir.
He's nice.
I want to get.
He's representing his
Hey,
company.
there's a lemonade.
He's representing the company. He's nice.
Looks like the same color.
This one. Oh, it
You know, a
does.
lot of the companies tell their employees be professional, represent the company,
He's
be
very
nice.
professional.
You know,
Truly
even
Nolan.
because you have to deal with people at home sometimes with like complaint owners,
Yes.
and you got to just be level-headed, be cool. Happy to help, ma'am. Happy to help, sir. How can I help? How can we make this better?
If you work for Truly Nolan, you're well
Boy,
respected.
this
He
is
was very
delicious.
nice. He was very polite.
They've been around
What stood out
Tucson
to you
for the
with him?
40s.
I'm sorry.
What stood out to you with him?
Well,
When I
what
was
stood
doing-
out is I
when
was
I
just
was doing
wondering
my
why somebody was
interrogation.
going down his driveway, her driveway. I
I'll
thought.
tell you what stood out to me. This guy, Jake, has been in and out of her driveway, right? Regular basis. And no one from law enforcement has talked to him.
That's crazy too.
I know that.
Not saying he's a suspect. Back,
He has
but he had
access.
access to the house, and he's
Back
been
and
here, and he
forth.
knows
Would
her.
interact with her.
I mean, I
that's-
talked to the garbage people. They
Check
never
the
got
box.
spoken to.
Check
The ones that took her
box, yeah.
garbage.
Wow.
They never been
He
spoken to.
did
So
say,
when
though,
Nano says
the
he's,
last time he saw her was 8 months ago. About.
Still,
I mean, it's a long time ago.
but when
Still-
Nano says he's going to talk to everyone that has access to his house,
Right,
that's not
he's-
true.
yeah.
if they're
It's
looking
not
at,
true.
Yeah.
if they're looking at someone that saw her at the restaurant when they with Savannah, if they're looking at that, how do you not look at a guy that's literally going up and down the driveway, who could also tell, okay, so no one's home. He also could tell she walked well without a cane, right?
Yeah, he did say
That's
that.
important to know, because there a lot of people feel that she just is basically she can't walk. She's as slow as like really slow.
Hardly.
And
Yeah.
I'm
He
hearing
would
more
see
and
her
more that she
walking.
can walk
Yes.
and she can go out in her car and go shopping by herself.
Now, I've been on my midday walk, so I have not heard what you guys have been talking about. However, did you see, so the FBI did leak some information to ABC News.
Yeah. What's your take on that?
Okay. Here's what I believe. So the FBI leaks to ABC that they have, oh, okay. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Ed and Chuck who are watching. They said this is right now, the four of us are the best reality show online right now. So here's what I think is interesting. ABC News, the FBI leaks to ABC that the FBI was able to pull additional images off the camera. So here's what I think. So you and I are on the case, and let's just say we're watching 3 people right now. We purposely put that out. So Mark goes about business nothing. However, Tucson suddenly is acting erratic, calls out sick to work, maybe's packing to go out of town. So I have found sometimes they put that out and let's see how certain people react to it. It
Ooh,
also
that's interesting.
it
So
also
that puts them. They're watching them. Hopefully.
well, it also the fact that they have additional images, but they're not releasing the images. I think they're getting a closer idea of who it is. The restaurant part, to me, is really interesting because it's very possible. Is it possible that the suspect actually took a photo with Nancy at the restaurant when she was there with Savannah? Is the reason he abducted her is because she recognized him from the restaurant? Now,
That's a stretch, but yeah. I hear it.
well, you know, the abduction still doesn't make sense.
No, it's
You know what else? And so the restaurant thing, again, admittedly, a lot of the law enforcement I talk to like to be offline. So I know maybe, like you were asking me earlier, who's this FBI person? But it's FBI Boston, but they don't want to say that. But they believe that it's possible something, that restaurant appearance, which was a huge deal, right? For 2 months, people, what's that racket? 2 months, people were, 2 months, people were talking about they were going to come. And all of a sudden, there's film crews. Like, you know what it's like when TV shows,
It gets
the lights,
around.
the film crew, it's a big event. So someone is like, you know, that old lady, her daughter, is like this famous person. So
maybe wealthy.
so they have money. So now they don't know how much money, but that lady's got, like, they have money.
Well, and she's
They're
wearing
famous.
jewelry.
Wearing jewelry, but more the connection to Savannah. So what the sheriff has not told us is it possible, like, when they went in, they thought this lady must have a lot of money, right? Like you mentioned.
To
it
me,
could be-
that's my theory.
Okay.
Is the Brianna Whitney story, the most respected for crime in Arizona,
Yep.
came out with
Go
the
ahead.
burglary gone wrong,
yes,
and it
which was
wasn't
from the FBI.
It was from the FBI source. It wasn't 5 minutes after she released that, and they said, "No, we didn't say that." To me, it was way too soon for them to do that.
It also didn't come from Nanos, so
Well, I
'Cause he-
thought, no, Nano said
he wasn't the source for Brianna.
no,
He came out and immediately said we didn't say
but
that.
I mean, it was so quick
Agreed.
that it was a
Very
defensive.
reactionary. Yes.
And so, if it would have been like later in the day, but how quick that he wanted to shut that down.
Yep.
And the reason is because I'm going to give you the reason, in my opinion.
Go ahead. Here we go.
Is because
This is 857 Tucson.
they don't
This
want
could break the case.
Well, they don't want to scare the public that there's possibly home invasion people. The whole city would be, hey, we're already on guard, but now there's actually a group, right? So to me, that's why the media went silent. The mayor's never made even. Do you even know the mayor's name?
Mm-mm.
Okay, this isn't like we're 100 miles from Tucson. This is 3 to 5 miles away. So to me,
I have a
it was
different
calculated.
interpretation. All due respect.
Yeah.
I think he released that immediately to like snap back at the FBI. Like
Well, it
this,
could be.
like he knows, as we've talked about. But I also want to, and I'm not trying to put you on the spot, Tucson. Did you tell me that you believe there was a safe in that house?
That's what I've heard.
You have heard that,
I've
but
heard
it's
that.
not like fact.
Well, from my source.
Again, I'm not trying to put you on the
No,
spot.
from my source, who said his source. So we got two sources.
Yep.
Told me that there is a safe confirmed in the house.
Hmm.
Now I haven't. That it's through two sources. So we're talking about eventually it's a
Still.
rumor.
Yep.
Right now it's not confirmed. But
Many times when I've dealt with police, when someone's breaking in, they think like this guy's really rich. He's got a lot of money. Like they always think that. That's why they're breaking in. But it doesn't always mean that there's a lot of money there.
Sometimes
So-
people break in to just see if they got money.
See if they got money. Maybe they
Well,
didn't think
For the
anyone was home.
thrill.
I go
But-
back to the Oxum razors.
Simple,
and
stupid.
Stupid, simple.
Yep.
We got conspiracies for days, right? And those might be truth, but it usually comes down to the most
The
simple,
obvious.
stupid. And looking at that video, the way the suspect was doing this, I call it a gangster walk. I hate to be. He
Control.
had kind of like a.
He's got a swag. Yeah.
He's
He
got-
does have a swag.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm and most likely looking at the eyes, the guy was on drugs.
Mm.
Look at
Is-
so he's
A
on
lot
meth.
of people don't
He's
do
on
crime.
Let me
cocaine.
ask you something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead,
if the
interrogate
theory
him.
no.
Oh, why
No.
not?
Okay, based off how it is here in Tucson.
Yeah.
If it got out where Nan basically saying it was a burglary gone wrong, targeting and breaking in, there's a lot of porch pirates and different things like that. Would that trigger a reaction out of people to start arming up and shooting back the people that are
Well,
like breaking in their
we're
homes
already
and stuff?
armed to teeth.
But what I mean is there's lots of ring cameras of creepers and everything like that. Would that make more people in fear to shoot back at these people that are coming into people's homes and stuff like that are seen on these cameras? And they don't want that because it would they feel like, well,
Yeah.
these petty criminals, they don't deserve to be shot in a sense because
It's
people will feel fear that they'll be taken next.
Yeah.
So-
Well, I'm sure the gun sales, there's a gun show coming up here in Tucson, and their sales are going to be going through
Gun
the roof.
sales go up.
Cameras. But this has been going on as far as people posting, hey, this person, jacked my Amazon packages. This car is stolen. Somebody I posted the other day, they went into his trunk and stole his brand new Nikes that he bought at the mall.
Good.
And they basically, yeah, right. They basically followed him. Just last night, I'm gonna have you look at this.
I'm gonna be right back.
I
Who
was
brought that lemonade? Is delicious.
I was listening to this scanner.
Should I take it?
Channelie
Oh,
Pacific Northwest. It's called
Very, very
Pacific
nice.
Northwest. PNW. Delicious.
I'm
So
telling
this
you,
was
they're
a
getting
scanner call.
closer.
Listen to this before I leave. This is a scanner call last night. And this is broken because the transit comes through broken. Hispanic male, 20s, skinny build with 2 arm sleeves, and then a blue collared shirt, a blue hat, and jeans. He was the one reaching for his waistband. Black sweater and a white shirt, and he had like a COVID mask on. So there's 3 people and I
Wow.
don't know, I couldn't find any more information, but there's 3 people last night that
With
somebody
that.
had a gun.
Yeah.
One guy had his mask covered, and it
Huh.
was a group of 3. So there's
Wow.
people out there that are
Yes.
doing, and
Yeah,
it's out there.
it is. All right, I'll be back. Hey, you know what's funny is there's no work done at that house, but the News Nation guys are all talking. What's that? I said, we didn't talk to get that work done. There's no work done, but the News Nation guys are talking.
Oh, they are.
Welcome aboard, folks. Having discussions amongst group members. We are a team.
Finding anything?
We all get along. Mark the Shark.
JLR.
Sir, how long do you play here for?
Depends on how long the neighbors are talking.
Depends on the neighbors.
Yeah, well, one of the neighbors over there had my drone set up over there, and he's like, "Hey, I hate you guys."
He said that to you
Yeah.
today?
Yeah, right now.
Which neighbor? Where?
The one in the corner right here.
He said he hates you?
He's like, "I hate you." He's like, "What are you doing?" Or he's like, "I would love to know what you're doing." I was like, "Well, taking pictures, covering the Nancy Guthrie case, and I'm gonna be shooting the drone up here, taking a couple pictures, and then moving on." He's like, "I hate you, drone guys."
Oh, he doesn't hate everybody. He just hates drone guys.
Drone guys, yeah. And so I was like, "Look, man, you tell me what you want me to do. You want me to move? I'll move. You want me to get out of here? I'll get out of your hair. I'm a guest in your neighborhood. You tell me." He's like, "Oh, man, thank you. Appreciate that. That's the first courtesy that we've ever gotten from you guys." And I'm like, "That's okay, man." And then I just left. That was it. So we'll see how long we can go for. I don't know.
Angel says the who was he, a pest guy?
Truly Nolan Pest.
He did say it was about 8 months ago that he did see her. Possibly her health declined since, and she needed a walker more. It's true.
Oh, 8 months was the last time he saw her?
Yeah, he said almost a year ago, didn't he?
A year, he said, I thought, yeah.
8 months, I heard. I asked him what he said. About
People's
8 months. I don't
people's
know about that.
health can decline quickly.
Yeah, for sure. Like overnight.
Got a BMW SUV here.
He's taking pictures, probably.
Probably taking pics. Again, this. Arizona plates. Okay, but so you plan to be here a week, 2 weeks, month, year?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm playing it by ear. Maybe a month, maybe a week, maybe by the end of the month. It just depends sometimes. You know, sometimes we say something and then it changes, so it just all depends.
There's the drone.
What about you?
I don't know. I'm grateful to be here day by day.
Friday the 13th, though, so we kept a lot of hoping, because that's when the last raid happened.
Oh, the 13th?
Late Friday the 13th. Were you here on that raid day?
No, I think I was like on the way over here.
Oh,
something
okay.
like that. Yeah. Or yeah, I think it was the next day. I think the 13th. So I came here on the next day. Yeah.
It's a pretty cool drone.
Oh yeah.
Good one.
Oh yeah, it's pretty simple. I mean, things are hard to crash.
Hard to crash.
Yeah.
What you do for a living?
What I do for a living?
Yeah.
I do photography, so I do a little bit of like local makeup company out in Central California.
Yeah.
Do some of that.
What's the,
That's what I mainly want to get into is like freelance.
Freelance? Like freelance photography journalism?
Yeah. The drone would be nice, but I do a little bit of construction too.
Uh-huh.
Drone, it's kind of hard to like actually do it full time. You gotta
41 days.
Yeah.
And Miss Nancy Guthrie is still missing. All the media's gone. We have 4 streamers left out in Arizona. can we just forget about this little old lady that's missing? Why does it seem like they're really not looking for her? Is there something behind the scenes here that they're not letting us know? Does this sheriff know what's up? Does the feds know what's up? What's the deal here? Why does this case seem so mysterious?
Then I call, yeah, it's just call it the law. But
Really? No, you can do it. Somebody.
probably
Show you some of this.
I mean, how?
What you got?
I don't
Let's
wanna
see.
Yeah,
I move my camera. I show it.
Mark's on NBC
Watch.
News,
I
like,
know.
What you got?
running to.
With a
Let's see. Let me find a good.
right in freaking
I'm not trying to jinx you. I'm just
Nice.
trying to think of.
Yeah, it's a good area shot.
ear beating.
Good stuff.
Well, I'm interested in that. Hasn't been.
See the tents.
I haven't
See
seen
the
it.
house.
I wanna take a
Body could be out there somewhere.
I have to.
Never know.
Well, here's what's crazy. Nobody's talked about it. I mentioned the jail. If you look at the house photos at the beginning and you get a picture of this side
Yeah, look, full side shot of the
room
house.
where Nancy's room is. Nancy's room's over here.
Yeah.
There's the pool.
It's a 3x zoom, so I was kind of far
Look
back,
at,
but
like, day 8 would have been on to the left. It
Yeah.
would have been to the left. It was a doggy door, and it's
But inside of the
at the
property?
door,
At the door?
at the sliding door.
At the sliding door.
Yep. So yeah, and that's
BMW's back.
That's what I thought was weird. Is
a back shot of
to me,
backyard. And
Yeah. Thank you.
kind of focused.
Yeah.
The BMW came back.
I just didn't want to get up too fast.
BMW's back.
Watch out. Right
Yeah,
there.
I see it.
Okay. So it was in the sliding glass door?
Yeah, to the left.
To the left?
And
There's
it
a
was
doggy
one
dog.
of the smaller ones, like a small dog. 'Cause you know they have bigger ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but yeah.
So what is that? What are you thinking?
Well, to me,
Yeah.
a doggy door is always an entry
Is our Starlink going funny?
in a house.
Yeah, everybody's connected.
Huh?
Yes.
A doggy
Everybody's
door
connected.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna take it off the Starlink.
Yeah.
At any point.
Buffer for just a sec as he comes off Starlink. Where is Nancy? Where is she? Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? Ladies and gentlemen. It's taking JLR a minute to log back in. What the deal is, JLR?
yeah, I see it. Yeah, like I think the Mavic 4.
Alright, he's back. He's back. All systems is a go.
Buffing for a second. We're back. We're back alive. All right. So yeah, some I got.
Oh, he's right over here. He's in the trenches.
What we got? Hello. I'm doing great. What's your name? Hi, John. Let me come over and say hi. Great, John. John and John.
John and John. You can stream on that one?
It's possible. I've seen that you can it's possible, but it's kind of hard because you have to have I think the connectivity or it's really laggy.
Yeah.
Unless you got Starlink.
Oh, yeah, probably Starlink. Yes.
You got Starlink.
You got some photos of it.
You try to go to the doorway.
No. You guys try to go out there?
I already did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I got a shot where the blood was, and then now that they cleaned it up.
Oh, they can-
So I got one before and after. Pretty creepy.
Have a good
All right,
day.
take care. Yeah.
Well, that was pretty cool. He just wanted a selfie. He's gonna lay a ribbon down, but he wanted a selfie. I was like, yeah. I mean, someone said to you, "Can I get a selfie?" What are you gonna say? No. No.
What are you, Brian Elkin?
But he's laying a ribbon down for Nancy. All right, so let's go back to hold on, I want to share. William Butler. All right, so is Brian Enton reporting? We had a chat that came through. I kind of missed it, but is there reporting that SWAT is preparing to do something? Anywhere? Do we see that?
I mean, obviously he would put it on his ex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he hasn't posted anything on
It could have been the
ex.
last Friday the 13th one.
Yeah, that's what
And
probably people
old
are
Friday
getting.
13th.
He hasn't posted in 17 hours on X.
Yes, sir. Have a good day, John. Take care of yourself. He's from British Columbia.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he said he's down here visiting, and he stopped by.
Yeah, I noticed it looked like he had a rent-a-car.
Excuse me.
Salute. God bless.
This is, I think, the recent.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah. Basically about the ABC News report. Stu from upstate New York wants to talk. Who is this? Jesus. License plate said Jesus in the front. Literally. All right, Stu from upstate New York. I think we spoke to you before, but you want to speak again. Stu from upstate New York. Hello.
Hey, yeah, I've been bugging you to death here with this. I wanted to talk and share my ID. I talked to you Monday, and thank you for taking my call now.
Sure. What are you doing?
All right. I'm an Army veteran.
God bless you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. So, while I was in, I was trained in different things, and I can't go into what. But in my opinion, this whole thing has the makings of witness protection.
Witness protection. Why?
Well, nothing is. The timelines are all messed up. Nobody's coming out. And what I think that the family knows, I think that Nancy told one of her kids that she knew something or saw something. And then one of her kids notified the authorities and put her in witness protection. Staged this whole thing. I mean, from the beginning, I thought that she was taken up until a couple days ago when I've seen all these people showing up, doing all these things to her house like they're getting ready to sell it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they would not let her come back, I'm sure, if she was in danger. But that was my opinion. And everybody can hate me if they want, but it's just my opinion. I'm going to stick with this.
So you think that they put her in witness protection, and then all this is going on now?
Yes, I do.
Interesting. I mean, I don't necessarily like that theory, but I mean, I like to hear other people's theories.
Yeah,
I just think that's just too much. I mean, I don't think the public. I mean, it just, to me, it's like, I don't know.
Well, it worked for Sammy Gravano, and until he started doing crime again, nobody knew where he was.
But
They
they're
knew
putting
where his
out.
son was,
But they're
though.
putting out that this was a targeted kidnapping, and sheriff said yesterday the person that did this could strike again.
I know, that's what they said. And I think they elected him to be the fall guy. I think, where he worked before, maybe they had a chance of being fired again. Maybe they're pressuring this guy. You're going to be the fall guy or lose your job.
Yeah, I think
again.
the max is like.
Maybe the mayor or the governor, FBI, whatever.
I think so,
I think he's the fall guy.
Yeah, it's working good now for me.
We shall see, Stu.
Well, thanks for taking my
No,
call.
thank you.
My opinion.
Yes, yeah. Everyone can have an opinion on this. There's lots of opinions.
Okay, sir. You take care.
Thank you.
Careful.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Again, we welcome all opinions. Let me know what you think in the chat.
All right. Take care.
Hey, safe
Hi,
travels
Isaiah. You
back.
take care.
All right.
Hopefully you got some good footage.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have any trash bags.
We don't have any anymore.
Okay. Yeah, I should have
We
grabbed
could
one.
put stuff in this barrel thing here and
No, I'll go grab one.
get a bag later. I think I'm gonna eat another bagel.
Yeah.
Bread.
Hey, good. How you doing?
Brian's back. Brian's back.
So we got Brian Enton back on the scene here in Arizona.
I don't know, Jacob. Somebody
That is the
gave it
first
to him.
sign of actual media that we're seeing
Trying to get
today.
it. It's a chair. If you can figure out how to get it going.
Just left it here.
Yeah, somebody had to leave and they just left it.
So Nick was searching and he's done because it was heat.
Oh gosh, yeah. You don't want to be her search. This is the.
If you were gonna search, you would search in the morning, correct?
You get up as soon as the sun is hitting, and you are having an enjoyable morning, right? Because it's perfect. As soon as it hits 9, 10 o'clock, you start sweating, and then at 11 o'clock, you need to be done.
What about later in the day?
No, at 4 o'clock is the hottest time of the day.
What
4
about
p.m.
later?
Oh yeah, after, but then it starts getting dark. So you don't have.
You don't have that time. Huh?
No. And like a lot of the construction workers here, they start at 2, 3 in the morning in the summer, and they'll start now, and they're off by 12, 1 o'clock. Because it's like.
Really? Is that bad here?
I mean, right now, this is really unseasonably warm. We should be at the 70 degree, and all of a sudden, we're about to break a record for March being the hottest March.
Yeah, it feels that way.
Well, and this is nothing. Because, I mean, when it gets to 100 and 105, that's...
But I do like the dry The dry air.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, if you were in Florida with this kind of weather, you couldn't
You can
be
breathe,
soaked.
huh? Yeah, you'd be soaked.
You'd be soaked. Yeah, could you do a 12-hour in Florida outside with like 80 and the humidity?
You do whatever you want to do.
No, I mean, but is it different? Do you notice the difference with the?
It's worse there.
Yeah,
It's worse in Florida.
you can't breathe with the humidity.
Yeah, back in California, man, I get mucus, and I haven't had mucus yet.
Look, that's the security guy.
Yeah, he's been up and down.
No, that's the electrical guy, and a security guy was up there at that house. Yeah, that's that house at the top that was seen in the next camera with the lights on. That same house.
And they left late too that one night. They left like, yeah, it's way different.
And they think, I mean, at least 20, 30 calls a year.
I bet.
And, some of them get rescued, and a lot of them get rescued, and there's always a couple. Like the week that Nancy went missing, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was another guy missing right over here.
Yeah,
the
hiker.
And he didn't make it.
What happened to him?
They never actually said, but most likely he either had a medical emergency out there, or he got lost, and then, after 2-3 days, just expired, sadly. But the crazy thing about him is I heard he was like an ex-retired officer.
Which one?
The one who went missing the week Nancy went missing. There was a hiker that went missing not too far from here.
Oh, really?
Misty Haynes said, all these people coming out to work on the house. It's almost as if they are making sure any and all possible remaining evidence is destroyed. That's an interesting perspective. If you're in the mindset that things are happening weird to the house and this whole situation is weird.
Yeah, you could think that. It's definitely a possibility.
Again, a lot of people have different perspectives on this. This is a chat where everyone is able to express how they feel and what they think is happening here. And there is people in the chat that feel like things are suspicious here that's happening here at the house, and the behaviors of certain individuals after the fact.
Well, and it all comes down to the people that think that it's a conspiracy theory with, all the different conspiracy theories out there. That would come up as something they would do if you're in that box.
I think we can all agree in a sense, though, that this entire case has been bizarre and stuff that we really haven't seen ever in a major true crime case. Just the totality of everything. But here we are. Anyone want to talk live? Shoot me an email. Share what you have to say. Christine K. 8688. Thanks for being here for Nancy. It's not easy in this in climate environment. Oh, I dropped by. Oh, okay. I'm the one from Anaconda. Yes, you have. Anaconda. Thanks for stopping by from Anaconda. I remember you. Sending love and light to everyone. Anaconda, Montana. Thank you.
He's fired up over there.
DePietro?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going, interacting with his.
Yeah. Yeah, his name was James Kelly. Prayers to his family. James Kelly.
Yeah, I want to make sure people get those lyrics because some of these people they're coming out to show support.
Sheriff said, I think the big story of this is the sheriff said, no one is safe, more or less, right? I mean, no one's safe.
Yeah, I got a quote. Former FBI agent said, Jason Pack told Page 6, from my experience as a crisis communications practitioner, where it gets complicated is when, in that same interview, he suggests that the suspect could strike again. Once you put that out there, every person watching wants to know who's at risk and what they ought to do about it.
Which one?
John just came out with his prediction. John thinks there's going to be an arrest within 7 days. Gail wants to talk. Can we talk? I have no new information, but I do have some questions. Gail, I'll call you in a second. Brian, a master electrician, wants to talk. All right, Brian, master electrician wants to talk. Master electrician. Got a master electrician that wants to talk.
Let's see if I have a Ziploc that I put it down.
KLR.
Hello, Brian, master electrician.
I am, and I'm from Florida.
Great state, Florida. We love Florida.
Yeah, look, I've worked at Gulf to Bay of West Marine in Clearwater.
Nice.
What I wanted to say was thank you for calling, and all you guys, 857, might want to get on this when I mention this. Initially,
Come on in. Come right here.
The subject would be the timeline with the misinformation and information.
Mm-hmm.
Misinformation. Notice how each of the devices have a different type of data transmission and storage unit.
What devices?
The disconnect of the heart monitor, that wasn't a disconnect. That was just a pre-scheduled upload that wasn't obtained.
Mm-hmm.
The 948 up of the garage and the 950 drop of the garage. Okay, now which device was that stored on? You've got an emergency red handle inside that you can just jog, and that door can be going up and down all the time. In other words, bypassing the keypad.
Ah.
So That's one thing. But here is and it's really hard to get away from Dr. Q's thesis, as he says. You know, it's a hypothesis. It's a thought that hasn't been proven. Now, here's mine. The only niche I have on what I'm going to say is nobody's claimed the reaper. That is, hey, Nancy had a birthday January 27th, and he called, hey, Mom, why don't you come over Saturday? We're going to have games and some kids, and we'll have a birthday party. Related. Okay, great. Listen, Mom, Tomatoes going to band practice. We'll send an Uber. Mom comes over, gives them an Uber. They're doing their dinner, and maybe, I hate to say it, but I think there was some type of confrontment to Tommaso when he drove Nancy home. Whether it be, hey, one of the children's bathing suits his head went down, maybe, I don't know, something like that. Maybe he was all drunked up when he got back and she was mad. Boom, he reacted, went in, opened the door, went to the back, opened the door because Chris No News Nanos did say, look, the back door was wide open. That time, he could leave, get one of his bandmates, you know, to go over there and do a little show in front of the camera. As far as that blood in the camera, I would not be surprised if maybe Nancy went to check the mail a week ago. And we thank the 12 nurses that are watching. Hey, they aspirated. She went out to water the plant, check the mail. The screen door, you know how screen doors are with that spring-loaded mechanism, bang into you. Made it here in the nose. She aspirated, thanks to the nurse, we know that term now. She coughed or sneezed, the blood pattern is apparent that that's a possible solution. Other than that, I've only got two more things to say. My middle name is Leigh.
Billy?
And I would say happy birthday because my birthday was December 27th, 1955. And I'll tell you what, I want to give a shout out to Steve Lukner. When this case break from Agenda Free, he turned me on to you. And then I was looking for nighttime coverage, got turned on to Dad's, you know, Jacob. That's, Icamel turned me on. There's so many people backstage. You guys are on the ground, making it happen. And I'd like to go have a lunch with you if you ever get over here to a little place, Orange City. It's between Orlando and Daytona.
What's it called? What's it called?
Comparison with the...
What's the town called?
Sure.
What town?
Orange City.
Marsh City?
Orange.
City. Oh, yeah, I know where that is.
Yeah. It's over by, like, the land.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's one thing. You know old Grady Judge over Polk County, and you got over here in Volusia County, you got Medium Mike
Chitwood.
There is absolutely no reason for Nanos not to do this. They do the same thing. They'll come up and tell you nothing other than our detectives are absolutely the best. I'm working with Brian Haas, the state attorney. We're getting it done. And he'll absolutely say, well, you know, y'all be careful, be on your guard.
I don't even think Nanos talked about the state attorney or county prosecutor in any of the press conferences, right?
Exactly.
It's
Absolutely.
controlled.
Don't forget Sheriff Ivy, Brevard County, too. He ain't no joke.
Oh, dude, I was
He's the one that goes...
Brevard County.
Brevard County.
I'm the old galley gator on the chat. So I'm all over the nighttime with Jacob and the daytime with you. I've been glued to this case. Hey, you guys are you're the public information daytime
Public Information Officer.
in the Nancy's Army. So we appreciate that.
Hey, thank you, sir. And One, birth date that you said is the exact same birth date as me, December 27th. That's why you said it. That's
And
beautiful.
Savannah's.
And Savannah's. Me and Savannah have the same birth date.
Really?
Yeah, she's December 27th too.
Did not know that.
Yeah, now the more you know. Public Information Officer, JLR.
I know. Nancy was January 27th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Savannah's December 27th.
Yeah, mine is December 27th. I'm only 21 years older than you.
Nice. Well, I wish I could live as long as you. Hopefully,
man,
God willing.
I'm 70. I'm just an old hippie Army veteran and chilling out here. And I'm glued to this. We're like a gator on a catfish, brother. We're not letting this go.
Is that a Florida term?
A gator on a catfish. We're not going to let this go.
That's right.
Gator on a catfish. Oh my goodness, the gators, they go for catfish.
So that would be like a rattlesnake on a rat out here.
Yeah, we need some Florida sheriffs on this, right? We need Grady Judd. We need Sheriff Ivy. We need Sheriff Shitwood.
Lamb. We have Sheriff Lamb out here.
Sheriff Lamb.
Hey,
I don't know much about
Sheriff
him.
Lamb, come say hi.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't get away with this long in Florida, would they?
No. Even Pinellas County, little
Sheriff Bob.
They're not afraid of going to the media. How can Tim would think that his citizens are feeling comfortable? Be on your guard. Hello.
Yeah, we love our Florida sheriffs. You know, Florida sheriffs, they don't play in Florida.
Well, he came in with a chain one day. I was watching that.
Thanks for the call.
Thank you, JR. 857 rocks. So does Jacob. And JR, we should have lunch one day.
Orange, Florida.
Orange City.
Orange City.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You too. Thanks
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We love our Florida residents. I love Florida.
Give it up for my man from Orange
From
City.
Florida, I'll talk to you. Stuff doesn't happen like this in Florida. Not like this. How are
Thank you
not
for
gonna
your
have
service,
the
big guy.
vehicle?
And no cameras.
Florida Department of FDLE. FDLE, they would have had this person. Florida, yeah. I think so. And then Grady Judd will be having these nice, elaborate press conferences showing the perp's face. Seems like it's a perp now.
Yeah, that guy, he takes his press conferences serious. The guy he just said, Judd or whatever his name is, he loved to parade his perps or his suspects.
Welcome aboard, folks. Where'd everyone go?
JLR looks for everyone 41 days later, and we still searching for Miss Nancy Guthrie. Where is she at? How does she just poof disappear like that after a night out with her daughter and son-in-law? Where is she? Let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this whole situation.
2 o'clock. And streaming along.
Come on in, come on in. Smash on that like button. Share with your friends. 41 days and still no Miss Nancy.
All right, I got somebody coming on. A friend I've known for years wants to speak that just reached out to me. It is Jay for Justice. Jay for Justice, friend of mine. Jay for Justice, I'm going to get you on here. You want to speak?
Okay, Jay for Justice.
Who covers
Let's
crime
hear it.
cases.
Let's hear it from Jay for Justice.
Hey,
Go check
Hello,
them
how
out.
are you? What's going on?
She's
Jay?
on YouTube as well.
I'm great. What's going on? We haven't ever got your perspective of the situation.
Yeah, I kind of feel like you do at this point. Like I'm stumped. I really don't know. Like I've ran every theory that I can think of without getting too crazy. But the thing I wanted to ask you about that you didn't really go into detail about was the map that you got
Mm-hmm.
from like you said it was like Annie's route or something like
Yes,
that.
that was provided me by a neighbor. It's a route that Annie was reaching out to neighbors all across the board here. I guess it was some sort of neighborhood group chat asking people to check the surveillance and the ring cameras of a particular route.
Interesting. Did they say that she drove that route that night then?
I didn't really get into more details. It was just provided to me. Let me see if I can get this map where it's at. I had it somewhere. I'm gonna try to look for this map. Why does that particular area pique your interest or something?
I thought it was interesting because it looks like it veers around that golf course where you guys were at, and I'm not really sure, you know, because I'm not there. But have you driven that exact route, like beginning to end?
I have not, but let me get it here. If I can flip this around, hold on, and then I'm gonna show everyone if it will come up this way. Hold on. Okay, so let me, for some reason it's not letting me spin, but here, I'm gonna put the camera down and show everyone the route. This was provided by a neighbor here, and it's a route.
JLR gotta get him a laptop or something.
Right, there it is. So originally start out all the way on the right, pretty much Nancy's home. It progressively goes west, goes over First. It seems like it goes down this road that's just north of the Denny's that takes you to Oracle, then up to Roller Coaster Road, and then Roller Coaster Road west.
Huh. Heard a lot about that roller coaster road throughout this.
Yeah, Roller Coaster Road. So what do you think? What are you thinking about this map here?
Why would Annie want people to start at her mother's and go? It looks like it's going east, no?
It's going west. I mean, it's going from Nancy's home west or south of where Annie and Tommaso live. Either or, whatever way, either or, east, west, west, east.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's an interesting path. I just wondered if that was the regular route you would take, you know, going to and from their house.
Well, there you go. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why she said that particular route. Hey, Tucson, give me a second. Can you come here for a second? Is there anything going on with SWAT? People are saying in the chat there's SWAT situation going on. Is it related to this case?
Most likely, if it's in town.
I'm sorry, Jay, but people are saying
SWATs. You got the Tucson Police SWAT and you got Pima County Sheriff SWAT. So
yeah, people are saying Dad's going live SWAT, but I'm looking on his feed. Is it related to this?
Like I said, I think if it's
he goes on road trips a lot and just drives around to different locations. But there appears to be some bunch of vehicles. What is this? Hey Jay, I gotta let you go. I gotta look into this.
I got that picture
thank you.
a while
Bye-bye.
earlier.
I mean, look, there's definitely a bunch of vehicles here.
Well, To me, I saw that.
It looks like
picture,
it just looks like vehicles, law enforcement parked in a field.
It'd be a staging area
I
for
look into this.
SWAT or
I saw that
the
too.
sheriff or feds or whatever agency it is.
Obviously, at this point, that was posted. I mean, I saw that posted out.
They normally
If it was really something, Inton would have found out. The word would have gotten out.
true.
But they might be on an encrypted channel because that night on Friday the 13th, the last Friday the 13th, we actually shot. Remember, we saw it SWAT on here.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's
Yeah, but there's stuff going on, so we have to. You have his number?
I got somebody I can message and see if
I have his number somewhere. I'm gonna look into this.
I know a firefighter out there. I'll message and see if they know what's up.
It seems like something is going on out there in Arizona.
I'm getting up Jacob on right now.
They're looking into it.
Find out
They're
what's
trying to
going on.
get a hold of Jacob. That's dad's going live. Apparently, there's some sort of SWAT action somewhere.
It's like a bunch of vehicles in a field.
So we'll see. As soon as
Telephone number.
the update comes in.
Like FBI or some sort of SWAT in the field.
So somebody here's a post about it. Did the FBI finally listen to me about searching the quarry in Vale? So there's a quarry. Here's some more detailed photos of what they're doing.
Is this related to this?
That we don't know that. But this girl, whoever said
Where's the quarry fail? Do you know the address?
we could probably find it. But somebody said this girl said she did the FBI listen to, so she reported something about a quarry out in Vale, Arizona.
So it's based off a quarry report. If it's
They see me driving around, but I'm not doing anything.
There's him going out there right now.
Vale's pretty far distance, isn't it?
Yeah. It's about an hour from here. Maybe 45 minutes to an hour.
Well, Dad's going live. He got it under control. So if you guys want to go see what's going on there with that, go on over and see if it's related. And you know, if you want to come back and report on what's going on and share with us. But you know, that's what it seems. It seems like there's some vehicles over there. It's in a field.
Border Patrol training. Somebody said. Nick said.
Border Patrol training. We're told.
Possibly.
Some training. FBI training.
Border Patrol.
Yeah, remember they over there by the border.
So they train out in the hills.
Yeah, they do. I mean, there's a big Border Patrol headquarters here in Tucson.
Yeah, there's a lot of speculation that it's Border Patrol training. They're just stationed there.
Yeah, most likely that's what it is. Border Patrol training. Most likely.
How do you feel about the whole situation and everything?
About going out there?
Everything.
Oh. You know, as far as feeling, I think the Sheriff Nanos having those 2 interviews, I mean, when was the last time before that? So I think if he's feeling confident enough to go to NBC and have an interview, then maybe in his mind, I mean, I'm trying to put myself in Nanos' shoes, which is impossible. But maybe he's thinking they're circling someone or they have absolutely nothing. That's what's crazy about it. I'm still not convinced on the one perp theory, even though Dr. Q is a smart dude, PhD, writes books. So I'm thinking that's one theory. And then the other theory is the simple, stupid theory, which is just a home invasion that went wrong. These people, if they're doing these things, they're most likely on drugs. They're going to take Nancy. They freak out and they take Nancy because she's a witness. So that's where I'm at. I'm at a crazy psychopath. One theory. Two theory would be home invasion, burglary gone wrong, like Brianna Whitney said. And then the three is the wild conspiracy of Savannah's fame. And so to me, that one is the more far-fetched one.
I just got a text from a local saying that what they do out there is training.
Training.
It's training out there.
We would have heard about it if it was anything
Yeah, it's
else.
training, folks. It's training. So
Enton is going to get the first lead. If he leaves,
I just got a text from a local said they're out there all the time training and doing their training and stuff.
I just posted because the helicopter last week I posted and it was doing. Someone said, "Oh, they go out there and train."
FBI or law enforcement training.
I don't think it's that. I think it's Border Patrol. I mean, we have a huge Border Patrol presence.
Yeah,
here.
I was just told by a local who just said, JLR, heads up, they do training out there all the time. It's federal law enforcement and out there doing training. Probably like SWAT training and things like that. No, but a lot of people in the chat were like, there's something going on, SWAT, Dad's going live, SWAT. And, you know, and I'm just trying to find out what's going on. And it seems like it's a training thing that they got going on out there. So. But then you showed something with some woman talking about, I gave a tip to about a quarry.
Yeah, that was. You did say that.
They finally acted on it.
So,
Training exercise. People say call Jacob back. He tried calling you. I don't think he tried calling me, but I'll call him back. It's forensics.
Telephone number 6.
All right, a few other people want to chat. I gotta sit here and have some chat here. Oh. Carol says, my suspects have just been eliminated due to Nanos' comment. Please, I want to talk.
Hello, JLR. How are you?
I'm doing great, Carol. I believe I spoke to you before. I'm just going along the top down the list. You said you want to talk. You had some suspects before. Who were your suspects before?
Well, I'm the one. In fact, I think we talked yesterday. I'm the one who thinks it's a woman on the front.
Oh, you with the woman.
Yes, me with the woman. And you and I spoke yesterday regarding who's in charge of Nancy's finances, you know, being an elderly woman and all that. Well, I've thought that it was Annie, and I based that from the very first video when she tried to act sad in the crocodile tears. She looked guilty as sin to me, so I'm going to throw Tomato in with it. So Annie and Tomato have been my suspects. However, according to Mr. Nano, Sheriff Nano, whatever he is, he made the comments, was it yesterday when or today, a little blurb about how things are going, and he said that Nancy had been specifically targeted. Okay, that could be Annie and Tomato. But then he also said that everybody still needs to be on alert, that they need to be aware that this could happen again.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, well, there goes my theory about Annie and Tomato, because if they felt that it was Annie and Tommaso, they wouldn't tell people you still need to be alert because this perp might do it again. Annie and Tomato are not just going around the neighborhood, you know, kidnapping elderly women or elderly people or things like that. So by him saying that Nancy was targeted, but it could still happen again, everybody be careful, it just kind of moved my Annie and Tomato thought out of the way. Like, it's not them, it's somebody random who maybe does target, you know, elderly people who do live alone. Maybe that's what he means about Nancy being targeted, because A, she lived alone, and B, she was elderly, so they think she might be an easy target. And by telling, you know, people to be alert, you know, don't get all relaxed. You know, this could happen again. Because I believe he was asked, could this happen again, or could this person strike again? And I believe he said yes.
He did.
So okay. I want to make sure. There's been a lot going on today, and I
So
want to make sure.
so with that being said, who do you think? Okay, so you know you're one of the people that listened, that believed that it was Annie and Tommaso. Now you don't think so. So you just think it's somebody that was targeting somebody elderly?
Well, if I use the logic part of my thought, you know, then yes. If I use my heart, I still believe that it was Annie and Tomato.
All right. We'll see what happens here, Carol. I got to keep it moving.
Yes. Well, take care. We'll talk to you later.
Thank
Bye.
you. You have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
How's it going? Yeah, I can hear you. Can I put you up on live? Okay. What's going on? A lot of people in my chat are saying that there's you saw some sort of SWAT situation.
I don't know. There's somebody posted on X today saying there's FBI this location south of Tucson is about an hour away.
Mm-hmm.
So I drove to it. Drove to the quarry that someone told me about. Nothing there. Wrapped around this other location, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 white trucks with campers on them. They're all identical, and they're focusing on something on the backside of it. Who is it? I don't know.
So I got a text from a local because I guess it was up near a quarry. Is it by the quarry?
Yes.
It's law enforcement does training there.
They're training?
That's what I'm told.
Why would they train off-road and park all their trucks, and they're all identical trucks?
Go back there and go closer and take a look.
Yeah. I'm here right now. I'm going to watch.
I was told it was a training session. So if it appears,
training.
Yeah. But you know, if you see something otherwise, definitely investigate.
I'm looking into it.
You got a drone?
I'm cutting out. I'll catch you later.
Okay, bye-bye. He's cutting out. Put a drone up. Put a drone up. Look, folks, any law enforcement in a field would raise anyone's antenna, particularly around here. I would think so. I almost drank that whole lemonade. Hey, any law enforcement. I'm gonna shift up here as the sun starts shifting. And get closer to the road now, so we can see the road. Oh. That Tesla always turns in. Type of Tesla.
Wanting the right Tesla. I really would like to
We're
share
like in the dead of the heat right now.
Dad's going live
What's going on?
stream,
Hot?
but his content is copywritten because he uses his content
Hello.
for the news source. He works for the news, the actual media. His content is copywritten for them, so
All right.
can't let
person
us
says investigator. Call me
borrow
please, but don't say
the streamer.
my name.
The
Just call me
stream.
Wheezy.
But yeah, let's hear what Wheezy got to say. Wheezy about to
All right,
come on
Wheezy, I'm
here.
gonna get you in. Wheezy.
And I'll be monitoring what's going on with the SWAT situation on Dad's channel.
All right, well, Wheezy, reach out to me, and you do not answer. Thanks for trying. Shay wants to speak. All right, Shay, come on in. All right, many people want to talk, but they don't answer. Yeah, it's just quiet out here right now. And hot. Former law enforcement wants to speak. All right, Patty. Former law enforcement. Should be a good call. Former law enforcement wants to speak.
Let's hear for the former
Nice.
enforcement.
Hi, Patty.
Oh my God, you called me. Hold on one second.
Well, you're a former law
Let me
enforcement.
take
I
out
love
my earbuds. Hold on.
former law enforcement.
Yeah, I am really curious about that because Brian Enton had somebody on his show a few weeks ago, and it was a former law enforcement.
Oh, you're not former law enforcement.
No, I'm not.
Oh, I thought you were former law enforcement. You titled it former law enforcement.
I am not. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
But anyway, go ahead.
I was just curious if that was a kind of theory that this is maybe someone that possibly knew what people were looking for, that it could have been somebody that maybe lost their job because, a lot of people had been either demoted or what have you from the sheriff's office. It could be some disgruntled person that possibly just went crazy and maybe is a fan of, Nancy Guthrie or what have you. It just might be some crazy person. So that's kind of my theory, is like somebody that maybe knew how to cover up evidence, knew how sloppy they were too, that kind of knew, they only needed to do certain things. So that's kind of a theory that I had, and I'm not going to take a whole lot of your time, but I really don't know who did it. I mean, I'm kind of, at a loss here, but yeah, so I'm just praying for her every day.
I appreciate the call. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Hey, my Wally World. It seems like you're the freak that will come on somebody's channel and
for justice.
What's up?
And would
so I had to look into
dumb comment
the out in the field
thing. Like you have put. That's disrespectful.
I don't know if I'm echoing on your phone.
It was training.
You go away. How about that?
So what's going on?
Poof. Be gone. You're blocked.
One point I wanted to make.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you find it interesting that the only time we heard from the Guthrie children was about ransom? Like, if you think back, if those ransoms never happened, would we have ever heard anything from them?
It's an interesting question. I don't know. Because they're centered around their entire social media posts were about responding to the perp and the ransom.
Yeah, and why only Instagram? Like, Savannah has the media, NBC, at her fingertips.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems wild to me. Like, we watch you, with Dateline out there doing these scripted interviews, but where are those interviews? How come we haven't seen them yet? There's been, nothing from Dateline. I know usually they do it when cases are closed, but they were out there interviewing. So where's the interviews with those people they mic'd up?
It's going to be for a Friday PM special 1 month from now.
1 month from now?
Well, I'm just being sarcastic. It's going to be for a Friday Dateline premiere, the exclusive behind-the-scenes look at...
Yeah, I mean, I guess I expected since they were there that it would be that Friday. So I looked for something. Nothing.
It is interesting that the Guthrie family really only addresses the perp and the ransom stuff in the course of this.
Yeah.
Via Instagram.
Instagram only, because some people don't even have it. Now, granted, it's reshared and everything, but it's just weird to me. I don't know.
What else catches your eye about this? So, yeah, you've been covering this from day one, right?
Oh, my God. Just everything. I mean, I'm just trying not to get wild with the theories, but it's kind of hard not to now that we don't hear anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I did want to clarify something that I heard you guys talking about earlier. The glove, the bloody glove, was a different restaurant.
Different restaurant.
Yeah, it was a different restaurant than the El Charo.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
Yeah.
It
It
appears,
was
but here's the thing about it. Which restaurant? Because the bloody glove was found about what, 2 miles from here.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's on Campbell, the restaurants, there's no restaurants near there unless you go all the way down the river in Campbell.
That's what I was wondering. Like, what restaurant is across the street from where the glove was found? Nothing.
Which is it? If that was the one found on the street, which it seems like that's the one they were talking about, there's no restaurants around there. It's residential.
Yeah, it's weird. Something's off with that. And then now we hear they're at El Charo for 2 days.
JLR has
We
given
have
me permission
the remote
to use his stream.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to
Yeah, I'm
JLR.
gonna see
Thank
what
you
you guys
very
can say, I
much
believe.
Yeah, get her
for allowing me
table out.
to
I'll talk to you
use
later.
You have a good day.
your stream.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. I think I'm not sure. No, nope, it's not the same one. I thought this was. I thought that was. She had an SUV though. Sorry, she came by and said hi, and she had an accent.
Somebody always got something to say.
Swear it looked like her a little bit. Hello, who's calling me? Hello. Calling up. Hey.
This is a thank you.
Oh my goodness.
That's for you.
Cause I knew you guys said hi to me.
Yeah.
So I thought she was the lady that was here yesterday. Can I share this?
Yes.
This is so beautiful. Look at this. This is a rock that was just provided there. What's your name?
My name's Chris.
You want to talk on cam?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. All right, Chris. Thank you very much. Boots on the ground 2026. Bring Nancy home. What can I do with this? Place it down there or keep it?
You can do whatever you want with it. I actually just wanted to say thank you to you.
Thank you.
And I actually tried to paint boots, but they're not easy. So you got two, son.
Look at this. That's beautiful.
But thank you, JLR.
Thank you.
We
What's your
appreciate
friend's
you.
name?
My friend is my sister,
Oh, okay, sisters.
and her name's Marcy. She's been following you for years and years and years.
Hey, yeah, I knew you guys said hi, and I thought, okay, I thought you were somebody else for a second, but this is.
We have a Sharpie. Do you think it's okay to write our name on one of the candles that Jacob put down? 'Cause
Do
we
whatever
keep-
you want to do.
You know, he had 100,000 people
Yeah.
asking, you know.
Yeah.
So, okay. We're going to do that.
Were you guys from town here?
Mesa.
Mesa?
Yeah.
Came down to pay respect to Nancy.
Absolutely. I am very empathetic, like Jeep Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Jeep Girl?
Jeep Girl, you remember Jeep Girl?
Oh my gosh, I felt for her, but yes, we just wanted to come and pay respects, and I painted a rock for Nancy. It is 857.
Jeep Girl's doing okay. She responded
She
back.
all right?
Yeah, she responded back.
Okay. We have to get I know I have to.
Got a rock. Got one for Tucson too. I won't share that moment. That's for you.
It's cool, huh?
It's cool.
And then
I'm gonna take it home with me. I'm gonna put it on. Listen, I'm gonna take it home, and I have thank you, dude. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna put it on, like I have like a thing with different things, like my YouTube plaques and whatever. I'm gonna put it there.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll show it on my live stream whenever I go home, if I ever go home.
If you ever go home.
If-
You know what, I will tell you, when you come to Arizona, it is hard to leave.
It
We
is.
try, but we end up coming back.
There's ribbons over there. If you guys want them to.
Oh,
Ribbons?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, bring that right here by my doorstep.
So nice of you guys and very thoughtful.
I brought, you always saying God bless.
Uh-huh.
So I brought you it's a cross thing that you
Oh.
rub. You know, you can rub your thumb on it and
yeah,
kind of, yeah. So we brought you
So
that.
you got the cross there too.
Yes, mine is moldavite. I think it's my stones.
I wear a cross.
Yes, I
I've
love
been
it.
tremendously blessed for years.
Yes. So, anyways,
you.
but
Very
that is
sweet.
for
Thank you,
You've
guys.
been out
God
here
bless
every
you
day,
guys.
and it's hot. You know. So
Thank
God
you.
bless you too.
Thank you.
go sign and get my ribbon.
Got a cross. Cross too. You can rub your thumb on the cross. Rub. Very neat. Very, very thoughtful. And a rock and a cross. And they're paying respect to Nancy. They're paying respect. So sweet. I think they just gave one to Brian Enton over there too. Maybe, I think. Very, very thoughtful. Thank you. Mark the shark. I stay out of the sun. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Do you know where the ribbon is? He said we could take a ribbon.
Mark, do you have ribbons?
Yeah, it's right there. Right by the end of the flowers.
Mark?
You'll see a sign. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys.
Yeah, grab them. Yeah.
Like Mark the shark?
Yeah.
Oh crap!
Mark gets one too. Look.
You guys are awesome.
I didn't forget
Oh,
about you.
Who else you looking for?
Jacob?
Jacob's out in the field.
Will he be by to where?
I mean,
I made him, yeah.
we can give Jacob's if you want us to, or do you want to personally give it to Jacob?
Well,
It's better personally.
I've got words for Jacob.
Oh, you got words
actually.
for Jacob. Oh, good or bad?
I have words
Good
for Jacob.
or bad?
Bad.
Really? You have bad?
I got good news.
But you're giving him a rock.
I am giving him a rock because he's got his boots on the ground.
But you have some words for him.
I have words for Jacob.
Interesting.
I do. I'm hoping.
Hopefully you guys can keep the peace on camera.
Oh, I'm not going to be mean.
Oh, okay. Jacob, somebody has words for you.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, it's getting to him right now. You got 9 million people telling him right now. There's some girl over there telling JLR she's got words for you. I'm coming for you, Jacob.
Oh.
Bye, you guys.
Bye-bye. Thank you. But look at that. She has words for Jacob, but still brings him a nice rock.
Maybe it's cold.
I know, right? Maybe it's coal in his stocking.
Oh! I stepped on your cooler thing.
Oh, you're good. Oh, did you? Stepped on it?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
no.
it's good. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
You good?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. Put it up on here. All right, live, back out on the scene. We're on perp watch, rest watch. Literally. We're on perp watch.
Safe travels.
Thank you, you too. Thank you for the gift.
You're very welcome.
I'm putting it on my mantle.
Awesome.
I'll show you what I'm doing. This could be. I'll show you.
All of you.
Want to see what I can do? Actually, hold on. Let me call Alex. Get the timeline.
Yeah?
Yeah, let me call him. Get the timeline.
Hey, I'm very impressed with the dedication you're doing the setup and everything.
This is my 30th email, Michelle says. My husband is an ex-cop, and I have lots of theories. All right. Can't believe I overlooked 30 emails.
I probably won't run into Jacob, so if you want to give it to him.
You want me to give it to him? Awesome. Jacob's our guy. You like Jacob?
I have been following Jacob for over a year.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I will give this to him.
All right.
I have not.
Thanks again.
Nice.
You
See you later.
Thank you.
See you later.
Have a good day.
Bring Nancy home.
Let's bring Nancy home.
Today's the day, JLR.
Today's the day. I believe it. Friday the 13th.
That's what we said.
Friday the 13th.
That's it. All right, bye.
Thanks for watching. All right, Jacob, I got a rock for you. Got a rock for you, Jacob. All right, we got individual named Michelle, whose husband is an ex-cop. I'm gonna get her in the chat. Huh? And then I got a voicemail.
Damn, 90%. Oh, that's one.
All right. Well, someone said they were trying to reach me 30 times. I reach back to them and it goes to voicemail. All right, so I got an email from an individual that says, "Please be nice to your fellow YouTube buds, JLR, despite the uncivil chat." And I got this spammed about 5 times by the same person. And I responded to him. I said, "Hello, am I not nice to my fellow YouTube buds?" I don't get where they're going at here. Please be nice to your fellow YouTube buddies, JLR. And sent 5 different emails. Same thing.
I know. I'm just doing stuff wrong.
Very long. Quick.
No, tonight. I'll get it tonight.
Start with the movie you told me.
Oh, the static. You know what it is? It's this.
It's this right here. We just saw you part of ours.
Better?
You do remember that your phone.
Let me fix this all.
Does that make sense?
Is that better?
I don't know this Nancy Guthrie.
Hey, Ryan. Long-time follower would like to talk about the case. Long-time follower, Ryan. All right, Ryan, calling you up. Come on in, Ryan.
Hey, JR.
Hi, Ryan. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Oh, I see you're in the northern states.
I'm in Minnesota, but I grew up in New England.
New England.
I know John Shapiro.
You know John DePietro. Nice.
I've never met him, but I know of him. I watch him. I've watched you since Cavalcante case, finding him in the woodpile.
Yeah, it's been a long time, right? 3 years.
Yes, sir.
Almost. What's on your mind?
What's on my mind?
Yeah.
Well, I'm part of the true crime community. I just like, watching it. It intrigued me. My grandfather was former law enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
He did 24 years in the Army. He was an NP. So I have respect. I have cousins in the military, state police, things like that.
Nice.
So I'm intrigued by the turns and the twists and the plots. But I do honestly believe from day one it's been botched.
It's been botched. Why do you feel that?
Because most crime scenes, when it's a true crime scene and there's been a lot of blood, then you block off all roads so no one can get into the crime scene.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, a few days after, he opened it back up, which was his mistake, and then he shut it back down. A seasoned sheriff, police officer, anybody that knows crime scenes should never have the general public to be able to go on to the crime scene. Period.
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree with you. And
that's just common sense.
And you see a lot of true crime cases, right? And
Yeah, I've watched thousands of crime cases, because I'm intrigued. I have family. My cousin was former FBI and the CIA. He did that for 18 years. I have cousins that are CSI.
yeah.
So yeah, it's in my blood. I never done it, but I've always been intrigued by it, and my heart just goes out to the Nancy Guthrie family, and it's just super crazy that she hasn't been found yet. And to have stuff, it was botched because you can't even get your DNA source correct because it's been trampled on.
It's wild, and that's maybe will be explained down the line, but it also down the line could hurt or could help the perp.
And any DA, any attorney for the perp is gonna have a field day because my family is lawyers in Boston, and we do high-profile cases. And our family, Casiano Law Firm in Boston, Massachusetts, done hundreds of thousands of cases, and they would have a field day with this case.
Yeah. Anything else on your mind?
Stay hydrated. I appreciate 857.
He's right here.
Thank you.
Hey, I just started following you from this case.
He just started following you. His name is Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate the support.
Yeah, of course. And I followed Jacob, and I followed Mark, a shark.
857. If this case, goes on and on and on, 857's gonna. He's the one. He's our eyes.
He's our eyes. So
He's our local eyes. So 857. Everyone in the chat, go to 857 because if this drags out and drags out and drags out, when the perp gets called, 857 jumps in the vehicle. We'll be there probably before mainstream media.
And I've been following you when you drove your SUV and when you had snow in Florida.
Nice, yeah, snow in Florida, right?
It's crazy. I've been following you for a long time. I appreciate you. I would love some boots on the ground coffee.
Nice. Nice. Boots on the ground coffee. We'll talk soon. You have a very good day, sir.
You too. God bless.
God bless you. Dude, my phone was like blowing up from a number. All right, somebody's calling me from a number. I'll just see what it is. Probably somebody we called and they didn't answer before. Hello. Oh, and then they hang up. Oh. Blocked. Blocked. Block.
John the Pico Show. Check him out.
10 times. Brandy says, I have a theory and I'm not a wackadoodle. All right, Brandy. You're not a wackadoodle? I think we spoke before, Brandy. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, JLR.
Hello. Is this Brandy?
Yes, this is her.
How are you doing? I'm doing great. How are you?
Good.
What's on your mind? You said you emailed 10 times.
Yeah. Well, yesterday too.
What you got?
So I was just kind of going back to the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a quote from the head FBI guy that was in charge. His name was Heath Janke, Janke. He, first of all, I think with the ransom notes, I just completely myself discounted them.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm kind of going back to them, and I think like your other caller said, Savannah and the FBI took those seriously. She was responding to somebody directly. Those were the only times they came out publicly and talked. I know one of the ransom notes was a complete fraud, the guy from
California.
Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
But the FBI said something, and I quoted it in the very beginning. He said that the ransom note included elements only known to investigators. And I think that's a pretty significant statement, as John DePietro would say. So I looked into what we do know that was listed in the ransom note. Obviously, they're not telling us everything. But TMZ reported it listed things that she was wearing, that Nancy was wearing, damage in the house, and the broken floodlight over that back blue door, which Fox News FBI agent confirmed with Fox News that was correct. So that back camera you guys were kind of wondering about, I know you read that article on ABC, that floodlight camera was broken. Now that could just be a lucky guess, right? But I think that it's worth taking seriously if the FBI is taking it seriously. And in the beginning, I really didn't, because I was like, oh, it was just sent to TMZ, whatever. But it was also sent to local news stations. I think it's like an extortion thing. I'm kind of between two theories here. You know, where it's a guy who just, a home invasion gone wrong, thought she had money and took her for extortion.
Mm-hmm.
I did some research too, like how, rare are crypto kidnappings. And what I found was actually pretty crazy, because they're not rare. In fact, they've gone up by 75% in 2025. And there was a couple cases that I looked into where families were targeted. And this goes to what Nano said about targeted, but could happen to anybody. Where the new thing that crooks are doing, or robbers or home invaders are doing, is there's often somebody overseas, and they're kind of the big fish, and they do all the crypto stuff, but they get some low-level guys that actually commit the kidnapping. And there was a kidnapping of a guy, I believe it was in Texas or Washington. They caught the guys in Texas, but two brothers that drove 18 hours. They kidnapped a family, held them hostage in their house, demanded the crypto wallet account number, took the dad, brought him to another location, and they never caught the third guy. They caught the two brothers for the kidnapping, but the third guy, he was overseas, and he was on the phone with them the whole time during the kidnapping, telling him what information to get.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times these guys will also pose as workers, Uber drivers, to get information from elderly people, or even through, their computer, send them something, we need your social security number, blah, blah, all that. So I just thought that was interesting, because I found multiple cases where there was actually kidnappings for crypto.
So you're buying this crypto thing as being legit?
I mean, I'm not ruling it out like I did in the beginning. I think in the beginning I was just like, oh, whatever, someone, and I could be wrong, and it still could be nothing. I'm not saying I know, obviously. Like I said, I go back and forth between that and, like the restaurant workers, but it just made me think, because everyone goes, well, I can't believe this guy got away with it, but he looks like such an idiot at the porch. Like, who is this guy? All the experts are baffled. And what they don't realize is, in all these cases, there's someone kind of controlling it, but they get these like local criminals, and they look like complete idiots. They're the ones that actually do the crime. And then the big fish is the one is handling all the crypto side of it and the computer side of it. So I think it's a possibility. And they go, this one guy, he lived in
That does make a lot of sense.
that were $3 million in this neighborhood, and they randomly targeted him because all that information is online.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it also could just be that they went in there to get money, didn't get what they wanted, and then tried to extort money through crypto because it's safe, for them. And then was like, oh well, that didn't work. Like, kind of like a last-ditch effort. So it could be either of those things, or they could be completely fake. But I do know that the FBI is taking it seriously. I also, one more thing I would say is, if we look at Luke, I'm not saying Luke is involved or Carlos, but just looking at Luke and Carlos and the perp, one thing they all three have in common, Hispanic male, tattoos. Someone like that doesn't strike me as a parasocial. That doesn't strike me as a guy that's sitting in front of the TV believing that Savannah's talking to him.
Yeah, or loves him.
What was that?
Or loves him.
Yeah.
Or, obsessed with Savannah in any way, good or bad.
Right. And I'm not saying that that's like, I love Dr. Q. I'm not saying that that's theory is not on my theory list too. I have multiple theories, but I'm just looking, I think that's making it a little too complicated. If you look at actual kidnappings, That's not high on the list. It's rare to be a parasocial, and then also on top of that, most parasocials, you know, they obsess, they stalk, they send a lot of letters, but I haven't heard of one that's actually kidnapped someone ever. So I think just going with probability, crime statistics, I kind of go with the home invasion gone wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Or something like that. Like, it kind of bugs me. Some of these experts go, well, it can't be a kidnapping for ransom because they didn't provide proof of life and they didn't do the way kidnappings are normally done. It's like, yeah, but that's like Lindbergh baby style kidnappings, right? That's extremely rare. We're talking about extortion. We're talking about just money. You know, like, this isn't like criminals, like a Luke, or I'm not saying Luke, obviously, but you know what I mean? It's a different type of kidnapping. So if you're comparing it to, you know, stuff like that, I just think that's so extremely rare. I think that, and I think it's interesting about the restaurant and looking at the workers and things like that, because a lot of these guys, they are low-level criminals. And then the one more thing, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I think it was Carlos, or I think it was Luke actually, who mentioned the FBI asked him about taking medications from her home.
Yeah, part of the search warrant.
That was a big thing.
Right.
Medications. What was there was three things. No Nancy Guthrie, looking for Nancy Guthrie, medications of Nancy Guthrie, and medical equipment belonging to
A
it.
cane, yeah, some sort of
Yeah.
medical.
Which
that
would
was
be
huge
like
news.
a cane.
Right. So that tells me that, I mean, there's just reasonable deduction, and I could be wrong, but the intent was to take her for some purpose. So I think we need to figure out what that purpose is. Is it because he was obsessed with Nancy Guthrie or Savannah's mom? Probably unlikely. It is possible. It could be. Or they took her because they wanted to extort her for money. You know what I mean? And they didn't want to kill her, but something went wrong. Because a lot of these, there was a case, even an ex-LAPD officer just got arrested in Los Angeles for holding hostage a 17-year-old kid for crypto. And he got caught. There was one in Soho in New York where they beat up the guy for his crypto, held him hostage, kidnapped him. So it's going on. It's kind of on the rise. Now, in most of those cases, the people survived. Some of them were pretty badly beat up. But when you're taking a elderly woman, I think there's more chance of something going wrong, you know? Maybe not intentionally, but, you know, they hurt her and something happened. And I also think that kind of goes along with the ransom notes. You notice the family, why they're kind of seem to be accepting that she's no longer with us all of a sudden. From what I understand, that second ransom note was a declaration and almost kind of like, sorry, didn't mean for it to happen kind of thing. And that's when you heard Savannah say basically, you know, it's okay, we understand, like we still want her body.
But the ransoms are through the email, not to them directly.
They're to the media.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I don't think it's like parasocial. I think it's like they just want money. I think that, and they're criminals. They don't want to take the risk of contacting the family. They're doing it in a way that they're not going to get caught. They're in it for the money. They didn't get what they want. Things went wrong. Nancy passed away, last ditch effort. Try to get some crypto and peace out. Because that's actually is traceable, but it's hard to trace. And like I said before, I just thought, I was like, I've never heard of anything like that. That stuff doesn't happen. And then just 15 minutes of Google searches, I found so many cases where this is happening. Not even to celebrities, just people that, you know, in a $2 million house or like that family. They got $8 million from them.
Well,
before they were caught. So
interesting perspective. I appreciate the call.
yeah, and like I said, I could be completely wrong, but it's just like something new and I kind of feel like we're going over like the same stuff. And I also probably my second theory would be someone that knew her just was like, oh, this lady has money, and you know she's elderly, she's an easy target. It could just be that too. But I definitely never really thought it was the family after the second week because they wouldn't return her car. They would keep it till trial if she was involved. So, but anyways, thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye. So
Bye.
she's on the ransom. Back to the ransom stuff. Ransom gone bad. Ransom botched. Ransom botched. Bounce. Ransom. I don't know. Former investigator here. I missed your call. Please call back. Former investigator. Former investigator.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Who's this?
You can call me Wheezy.
Wheezy. Yeah, we missed your call earlier.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So you're an investigator or a former investigator?
I am retired.
You're retired. All right. Well, thank you for your service. What type of investigator were you?
Let's do a little bit of everything. Criminal, fraud.
So like a private investigator?
No, I did private for a little while, but no, I was in law enforcement.
You're in law enforcement. All right, Wheezy. What's on your mind? Thanks for calling.
Okay, well, thanks for calling me back. Okay, so, you know, the media reported that Nancy went missing on a Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you want to pull up I don't know if it was the first or second press conference that Nano's had.
You're going to say he said Saturday.
He said Saturday night.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, you know, we've all seen that.
Yes.
Well, if you go to the Pima County Sheriff's Office evidence page, they have the missing report listed as Saturday night, 7:30 p.m.
They do.
So we called the Pima County Sheriff's Department, and they confirmed the validity of the web page.
Who called? You did?
Yes.
You called.
I don't know if it's been corrected since then.
Uh-huh.
I have a screenshot of it if you want me to send it to you. But I don't know if the ongoing misinformation is just careless errors or.
What were you calling about, though? That?
I just called to ask if the information on the webpage was correct, if that was a valid Sheriff's Department webpage, and they confirmed it.
You don't think it was a misprint?
I don't know, could be. But here's the thing. All that aside, law enforcement can legally lie to the media.
They can?
Yeah.
I know that. I mean, as you as former law enforcement, I mean, what do they train you? That you're allowed to lie to individuals?
Maybe.
Maybe? Yeah, right? Yeah. No.
But if I were investigating this case, I would start way back before all this with the passing of the dog. I know that might sound crazy, but, you know, when you look at the sequence of events, sometimes it tells a story. You know, somebody might have wanted to get that dog out of the way. Who knows? I don't know. That might sound silly, but I think it's worth looking into. The first thing that caught my attention, though, was the family members' behaviors.
Uh-huh. Who in particular? Who in particular?
Annie.
Annie. All right. As a former investigator, what did you see out of Annie's behavior?
When Savannah was talking, and she said that they wanted their mom back so they could celebrate with her, it's like Annie just about lost her breath. You know, law enforcement can pit family members against family members, and sometimes family members don't know that they're being pitted against the other. So they may have written that script not only for
Savannah to say, but they could have also been watching the body language of the other family members.
Mm-hmm.
But I think at this point,
But what can they get out of body language? I mean, does that make someone guilty body language?
no, but they're going to want to watch.
Yeah.
They're going to want to watch behaviors of the family. But I think that, right now we've just got circumstantial evidence, and with circumstantial evidence and no Nancy, there's really not much of a case. That's just my opinion.
So you think they have circumstantial evidence but no direct evidence, and they're not going to pull the trigger on circumstantial without the body?
Correct.
If they found the body and they had circumstantial, would they pull the trigger if they felt like someone was involved that they had circumstantial evidence on?
It's possible.
Yeah, no, when it comes to body cases, we hear no body, no case, but obviously that's not true. I mean, they can prosecute without a body, but they would have to have a lot of direct evidence, right?
Right. I think they've known for a while who and how, maybe, but they're still building their case.
But how do you build a case? Like if you're, a month into this and there's no body, how do you continue to build a case?
Yeah, that's the mystery. What's taking so long?
Because usually this would be wrapped up by now, right?
Right.
I mean, when it comes to, like, we'll just say family murders and things like that, I mean, case closed really within the first week, right?
Yeah, usually. But, they're going to, of course, they always start with the people closest to the person and the last person that saw them.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, as I've listened to all this and followed this on different platforms, it just seems like all roads always lead back to the tomato.
Why the tomato?
I don't know. It just seems like that's the way that we all keep going with this.
Last person with. So as an investigator, how do you shake the trees? How do you ruffle the feathers? How do you make something spark? What would be your tactic?
I think it's all going to hinge on forensics.
Forensics?
That, unless someone confesses, because whoever did this, it's eating at them.
It is eating with them.
Yeah.
Do you believe the theory that some have discussed about just a random psychopath, we'll use the word parasocial, psychopath, random stalker type of person that's just going at Nancy? Do you like that theory?
I think it's a possibility, but not in this case. I don't think so.
Not in this case. You think
No.
someone very close to Nancy?
Someone associated with Nancy, somehow. Yes.
How are they able to elude law enforcement in reference to no video of any other videos of perp, no video of vehicle, no vehicle, digital stuff?
It all goes back to what I said in the beginning. They can lie to the media that, they may have a ton of evidence. They may have all kinds of videos. They may have text messages, phone calls, emails. I mean, just because they're not releasing it doesn't mean they don't have it.
But if it falls back on tomato, like you said, then why is Savannah side by side with the tomato guy? Laying flowers.
To me, that appeared very exaggerated. That was another thing that caught my attention. But
I agree.
We shall see.
It seemed to me like that right there was acted out.
Avid follower.
All right, we'll see what happens here. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, what do you think, folks? Statistics have it. Somebody very close. We'll just say 90% of the time. 9 out of 10. 9 jelly beans out of 10 jelly beans. Points it one way. 10%, but there's a chance. If there was a 10% chance of rain, would you bring an umbrella? If they said there was a 10% chance of rain and you had to stay outdoors during the day, would you bring an umbrella with you? 10% chance. I'm not even going to say, if you got a gun, they said, that 10% chance, would you? I'm not even going to say that. I'm trying to use another analogy here, folks, but 10% chance, I guess, of rain. Would you bring the umbrella? It's the odds. Stats, numbers, 10% chance. Takes it back to someone very close to the victim when it comes to something like this. You bet. Bettors, 90% chance you're going to win. You're probably going to take that bet. 90%. If there was a 10% chance that they said, 10% chance said there was going to rain out, would you bring an umbrella?
Oh, yeah.
You would?
Hell yeah.
With 10% chance of rain?
Yes.
Today's forecast, 10% chance of rain,
Yes.
sunshine with a 10% chance of rain.
Yes, I'd bring 2.
You'd bring 2 umbrellas? I bring an umbrella in the sun with my phone.
Yeah, there you go. Can't beat an umbrella.
All right, we got somebody that I guess I tried, and they've been texting me back. I don't know who this is, so I'm just going to bring you in the chat because I think I called you before, you didn't answer, and we've been playing. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
This is Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. I didn't know your name because I go through calls, and then if they don't call, I just keep it moving.
I gotcha.
Michelle, where are you from?
Texas.
Michelle from Texas. What's on your mind?
All right, get your pen and paper ready.
Oh, I don't have a pen and paper.
Okay, well, that's another way.
Go for it. What you got? What is this a theory? What's the topic? What's this dealing with?
Plug my phone into you.
Oh.
I don't know what I would name it.
You just want to talk about the case.
Let's just talk about the case.
Go for it, Michelle.
Okay, so the electricians that are up on the roof,
Uh-huh.
my theory is they're hardwiring the cameras and the cable, so in case the electricity goes out, they still have, in case the Wi-Fi goes out, they still have access to their stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, they're hardwiring it so they
With the electrical
could
work
still
that we
have
saw yesterday on the
a
roof.
feed.
yes, I think they're hardwiring the cameras. So if Wi-Fi was to go out,
Mhm.
it would jump over to the electrical part and it wouldn't mess that up. Like we used to have to do that with our center, our child care center.
Uh-huh.
We'd have to have stuff hardwired through. So if something went out, then it jumped over to the electrical and it continued to go through. That's my theory on that. Let's see.
But what? Let me go. But why? Why on the house are they doing all this now on a woman that is missing? Why now?
You know, I honestly feel in my heart that they know that Miss Guthrie has crossed over.
Mm-hmm.
I think that either they're doing it to prepare for the future of what's going to happen to the home, whether it becomes an Airbnb, whether they keep it in a family, to have a place to come home just to feel next to their mom. That's in my heart. That's what I would do. I would keep that house in the family, or they'll be prepared to sell it, or maybe JLR. It's things that should have been done, and that's kind of been. When people get older, they don't want their stuff messed with. So now's the perfect opportunity to update some stuff, even if they feel that she is coming home.
Gotcha.
That's just because my mom, when she got older, that's the way she was. She didn't want people messing with her stuff. So she didn't need it done, but they do need things done. They don't like change. That's my theory on that. My theory on Annie and Tommaso, I honestly don't feel they have anything to do with this. I think they're victims. And I think social media and and not even just social media. Everybody in this country is tearing them up. And I hate that because they're hurting too. Let's see. Okay.
When you say they're hurting too, I mean, how do you know that though?
Well, put yourself in her place, in his place. Your mom is missing. You have no idea if she's alive or crossed over. You have no idea where she's at. How is she being treated? Is she being fed? Is she given water? You know, they've got to be hurting. Any human hurts for something like that. I mean, my heart is absolutely broken over
Okay,
this.
so let me just ask you in general, and I get what you're saying in a perspective. They're hurting. They very well could be hurting. But a lot of people in the chat feel like they're involved. Now, I don't know who's involved, but just say, for instance, if you were them, you were them, and you were seeing the internet all over the internet, calling you a suspect, saying you're involved and everything like that, what would you do about it?
Well, okay. I understand.
How would you feel about it? Like, what would you do?
Of course, I would want to come out and say absolutely not, but you also have to remember this is an ongoing investigation. From what I've heard, the FBI has taken it over. But even if not, the FBI does have their hands in it, and they're going to tell them, keep your lips shut, keep your mouth closed. Do not address the media. Do not do this. I honestly feel they're just listening to the FBI.
They're just following law enforcement's advice.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Absolutely, because my husband is an ex-police officer, and that's what he said. You don't talk to anybody. You know, you don't talk to anybody. That crime scene was done totally wrong. That crime scene should have been roped off. It should have been handed over to homicide, and the homicide shouldn't even have let Sheriff Nano walk past that and just said no, because they're in control of it. Said no one is crossing this crime scene until we're 100% done. That's how it should have gone down.
Yeah.
I mean, any law enforcement shouldn't have been in there once they called over homicide. And the reason they would call over homicide is because the blood, and because they have no idea if it's not a homicide. So they're going to treat it like that. Okay, that's my theory on that. Annie and Tommaso's car, I believe, is at Chapman Honda.
Whoa.
Okay.
How do you feel? Why do you feel that?
Well, I'm going to tell you in just a second. I know the lady that called in earlier said it was at Quantico's. I don't believe that's true.
I don't believe that either, honestly.
I believe the car parts have been sent to Quantico, all the way down to probably the metal frame in the seat. But that car is at Chapman Honda. The reason it's taken so long is because, yes, the stuff is in Quantico.
So why do you believe it's at that particular Honda?
Okay, because
I heard another dealership too.
I have a very open mind. I have been on this case since the second day, right along with you guys, and I have picked it apart. I can't sleep at night. I'm up all night. I watch this 24/7. It's just crazy. And when I'm not watching when you leave, or when Tucson's got his scanner deal going, I get on Jacob sometime, but not as much. I am watching, going through YouTube just 24/7, day and night. And I have watched 9 different mediums. Now, I know you've had some come on there. Some are full of crap. Some you can't trust. But the ones I have, there was 5 out of 9 that named off Chapman Honda. They said her car's at Chapman Honda. This is what she's telling me. When
So
they
you're
said
getting that
they're
information from psychic mediums.
Yes, from mediums.
Okay.
But look into it. Y'all tell Jacob to investigate. He loves to investigate. Send them there. Let him check that out. But
You're gonna probably have people go to Chapman Honda now.
yeah, I would. I sure would. I would definitely tell Jacob to get on there and go.
So we have another spirit whisperer on the horn.
Okay, remember how the medium, was her name Maureen from Boston?
Marine.
Came and
Hancock.
sat with you? Yes, yes.
Very nice
And
lady.
Yes, very nice lady. Do you remember how she kept saying a basement, and your reply was, I don't think there's basements around here.
2%, but I don't know around here.
Okay.
In Arizona.
Right, and I agree with you. However, you're in the foothills of Arizona. There are some beautiful $1 million homes up there.
There is.
What if it's a wine cellar? What if it's a wine cellar? You know those people up there like to drink wine.
Yeah. So you're saying it's possible she could be in a wine cellar.
I think it could be a wine cellar, absolutely. Absolutely.
Whose wine cellar?
Well, everybody, 5 out of the 9 psychics say 3 doors down. So 3 doors down has to hold something. Something that they took her there. And several of the psychics said there's 3 people. 2 were inside. She gets up, she goes to the bathroom. She comes back, they grab her around her mouth. When they grabbed her, they bumped her nose.
But
That's
the sheriff said yesterday it's a suspect.
Yes.
Singular.
Yes, going to the suspect. Yes, grabs her around her nose. They get her out the door. She kind of has an issue because she's got blood running down her throat, coughing, whatever. She goes out the door. They get her to the car. They put her in a light-colored car, SUV type van. That's what all these people are saying. And they take her like 3 doors down. And wherever it is, when Miss Guthrie was communicating with them, they said, you know in Florida how y'all have those wind chimes that they're iridescent and they're like round. I think they're like made out of a shell, like a clamshell or something. Do you know what I'm talking about? They kind of sound
Well, we got about 1 minute left.
Okay. Anyway,
so 1 minute left. What's going on?
It's hanging on the back porch of the house that she was in.
Uh-huh.
And then they moved her again to a horse barn, and they buried her there. That's my theory.
That's your theory.
I'm gonna go off of everything that I've been looking into. Yes, that's my theory.
All right. Thanks for the call.
JLR, stay hydrated, keep using your chapstick, and keep praying.
All right, keep praying. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. What do you think, folks? Share in the chat.
What do you think, folks?
Somebody just pulled up.
Yeah, you doing?
Hello.
That's a shame.
You're from Wisconsin?
Tucson, we want to come and see it. So, yep.
Yeah, a lot of people have been stopping by.
Yeah. Awesome.
Hundreds. Maybe 1,000 at this point.
Really?
Probably about 1,000 during the course of this, right? They'll stop by.
In a day?
No, not a day, but
Over the time.
I would say 50 to 100 people a day stop by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys ever heard of Hayward?
Yeah. I've been there many times.
My friend has the antique store there.
We have folks that have come out
Hey, I met met someone in Tucson.
to see
I think
the
there's
little memorial here, where whatever they call in this little spot here, in front of Miss Nancy
You have a good day.
Guthrie's home here.
Yeah, I would literally say 1,000 people have came here.
It's
Stop
yeah,
by.
including the UPS critical
Well,
delivery.
you can consider day 41, right? So if you got 100 a day, which I would say 50 to 100. Now, they're still popping. They're actually been coming down more in the last couple of weeks than they had the first wave when it was just media.
A lot of out of towners too.
William Butler, thank you. But I would say well over 1,000 has stopped by here.
Well, and that's why I think.
Plus, remember, they've had somebody got arrested here. Had some incidents of individuals. Police come. A 1,000 people.
Waving.
Was she bugging?
No, I was just saying you got to get the wave in.
Oh, she like took a picture of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Welcome in.
No, people come by and they look, get flowers themselves. I see people just looking. I see people cry, hug. It's a very somber experience. Somber.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't look too bad. We got a smaller one too.
Where's your ribbons? Oh, the breeze feels nice.
So where are you guys from? Local?
I am. He's from Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Damien, 857 Tucson.
I'm Dale Parr from Wisconsin.
Oh, good to meet you.
Same here, man.
Yeah, you can follow along. He's got about 20,000 people watching him on his stream. JLR at Investigates.
J-O-R?
JLR.
J-L-R. Okay. Add investigation.
Investigates.
Say it again.
JLR at Investigates, right?
Yes. I'm sorry. I was reading a text. How are you guys? I'm from JLR Investigate. See the hat?
Oh yeah.
Take a pic.
I
Just
will
take a pic of the hat.
Of that, man.
You can watch it on YouTube later.
Awesome.
So what are you doing?
We're just covering this case, hanging out here, seeing who stops by, waiting on standby for perp watch, trying to get any idea who did this crime.
I just can't believe they haven't found the person. But I can
Exactly.
see now what they mean, how it's so covered, everything, and there's no neighbors across the street, and any neighbors on the sides wouldn't see anything either.
So who would take somebody like this?
Who would take an 84-year-old woman? 84.
yes.
Just makes no sense.
That no sense.
No
right?
sense at all.
None at all.
No.
We're hoping the silence, they're just maybe watching some people, hopefully. But
Yeah, you
just
never
don't
know if somebody comes by that's.
I'm sure they're hopefully, checking out on the streams if the different license plates.
Yep. Just pick up something.
Because a lot of people did say, on cases like this, that the perp might come back. Like Koberger up in Idaho.
You gotta check it out.
Yeah, he came.
Yeah, he did.
Yep. Yeah.
If you think with somebody 84, it'd have to be for a ransom.
Well, that's about the only thing.
I don't know what else.
Well, we don't know what they're hiding. See, and that's the thing is there's just, if they released more, we would have more of an
That's
idea.
true too. Or it was a robbery gone wrong.
That's that's a big theory.
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of things.
Most, I mean, a lot of people go to the conspiracy theories, but
yeah.
But how did they get in?
sometimes- Well, they don't tell us that yet.
Right.
They won't
We don't
tell you
know.
much, no.
We don't know how he got
But
in.
if we did, we might know a little bit more about what happened.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's calculated and they're just taking their time and
Yep.
you gotta trust them.
They're taking their time, that's for sure.
Yeah.
There's so many theories. Mexico seems good to me. I mean,
Yeah. They're going through any theory that's possible.
Or she could have just died and now they have no proof of life, so now they're not going to get the money.
yeah, there's all kinds.
You know?
Once they find the suspect, they'll be able to find Nancy,
Yep.
hopefully. But
Yeah, that's a world.
That would be the worst part for the Guthries because just to always, you know,
Yeah.
wonder where she is,
Right.
what happened to her, that would just be enough to drive you nuts.
So you guys been sitting here ever since day one, or what?
I've been here since day 2 and he got here the first week
Wow.
too.
Wow.
But we, you know, on Friday the 13th last month, we went to bed thinking that suspect was caught. Remember, if you guys remember,
Yeah.
it was February 13th. I went to bed and I was like, wow, that was a crazy 13 days, and they got the suspect. And then we woke up, back to square one.
So you live here though? too, Ron?
Yeah, all my life, yep.
Yeah, cool.
It's to it. It's no humidity though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're getting 24 inches of snow.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're
Lot of
just
snow.
getting 18 to 24.
So we're glad we're here.
Yeah.
It's a good
We're going
place
back
to be.
Tuesday. We go back Tuesday, so I'll get my shovel out.
Well, enjoy your trip out
Okay.
here.
Good talking to you
Nice
guys.
You guys have a good day.
guys.
Thank you.
We'll follow you. Okay?
Yes, thank
Take
you.
care.
Check it out. Yes. Pray for Nancy.
What's that?
The thing about those paintings, the guy that brought all the paintings, all of them got knocked down.
Yeah, I think before we leave, we'll go move them over here, just to keep everything over there.
I mean, I think their intent was good, but if you think about it, what's everyone's thoughts about all these paintings that are lined up in the front? You know, with all this artwork that is like all over the place. I'm sure their heart's in the right place, but some of the things I've been seeing on Twitter saying it's a little bit too much.
Yeah, we'll move them over there to the Hope Flower section.
I'm not going to touch anything.
I'll move them. I
Yeah.
think it's a little tacky. My
I
opinion.
gotta get the screen too. Okay.
Because it's like,
I go to Hayward.
Yeah. Jane, it's called what is it called? American Heritage. It's right on Main Street.
Main Street there. We go for the Muskie Fest, that kind of stuff.
Yep. And you guys have the cross country thing going on there,
Yeah, they do the Verkeminer.
and then the lumberjack.
Yep.
Is that the muskie?
Yep.
Okay.
At the same time with that.
He keeps saying you got it, and so it's on my bucket list.
So you haven't come to Wisconsin before?
Never. It's definitely
Oh.
yeah.
I've been to all 50 states. That was one of my bucket list things.
Actually, I did go up to Bemidji.
Oh, okay.
My son
Minnesota.
he played college up there, football.
Okay,
for
where did you play for?
Bemidji.
You did?
No, my son did.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I did spend. I went up there. That's in. Is that Minnesota or that's
Minnesota.
Minnesota? But yeah.
Well, yeah, it's same area.
So I kind of got a taste of all the water that's up there.
Water. Yeah. Summer's great.
Have a
Spring,
good
summer,
trip.
Fall. Stay away from the winter.
Right?
All right, man.
See ya.
Take care, Dylan.
thank you. You have a good day. I like interacting and talking to people that are.
Lots of people from Wisconsin and Minnesota have been out here. Have you noticed that? I know it's snowing there, so that's probably why.
Yeah, there have been, hasn't there? A lot of Wisconsin. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people from Wisconsin and Minnesota. We've been seeing a lot of Minnesotans, right?
Yeah, if you want to put the rest of your drink in there.
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't completely turn to water.
Oh, we got a lot of ants out here.
Yeah, they love the EGs. The ants love EGs. All the sugar.
Oh, we are getting close to the 4 o'clock hour, folks. JLR investigates each and every day. We've been out here for over a month. Today is officially day 41. I gotta go get my other battery charger, so I'll be back in a second.
Bring a bag of those chips if you remember.
Yeah. There's chips here. Oh, yeah, and I might have them in my car. You want a bag of chips?
Yeah, bring a bag or two.
All right, I'll be back. If you want to sit here
If
and
not,
chat with
no
anyone?
worries, though. If you got your hands full, don't.
No, it's good. I'm gonna use this battery charger for now, but I'm running. I got 2 battery chargers and one is running low. Just want to make sure we're okay.
Actually, Mark has a charger over here.
Yeah, you got one. I'll be back in a few, folks. Use the restroom too.
Welcome in, Theo Wilkinson. Welcome in, everybody. Friday the 13th. Hope you're having a good day. It's the weekend. The last Friday the 13th, we had a raid.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Has anyone on the chat called or spoke to JLR about the doormat? The doormat, we don't know what happened to that, but the authorities did not pick it up the first couple weeks. I will go take a look to see if I can see a doormat.
As he answers the question, 41 days, 41 whole days later. And the question still remains louder than answers. If you believe the truth matters, and this case shouldn't be forgotten, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and then you are notified whenever I upload or I stream. Share the stream with your friends, because the more people watching, the harder it is for the truth to stay hidden. way out, hit the like button. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.